up and want some more, yeah. Ain't letting you in, you already know, oh, yeah. I know you like that, I know you like that, give you what you need, and you say please, yeah, baby. I take the lead, I take the lead, and you say please, yeah. Watch your knees, take it slow, take it slow, just take it slow, just take it slow, take it slow, take it slow, just take it slow, just take it slow, oh yeah. Bust it wide open on the floor, bust it wide open with some more. It would be my first choice, you can keep it real much, yeah. Real much, daddy, real much, daddy. You know what, the way you have it, I want you think it's like a habit. I want them carrots like a rabbit, better have his cabbage. And I ain't talking about a salad, no. Drink the milk out my kiddie bowl. I watch your beard when I lose control. Take it slow, take it slow, just take it slow, just take it slow, take it slow, take it slow, just take it slow, just take it slow, oh yeah. Bust it wide open on the floor, bust it wide open with some more, yeah. It would be my first choice, you can keep it real much, yeah. Real much, yeah. It would be my first choice, you can keep it real much, yeah. Real much, daddy, real much, daddy. It would be my first choice, daddy, daddy. It would be my first choice.
Yeah. Let go. Okay. Let go. Time and time again, and I've been hustling for my whole name. Take the whole thing, my last name. Time and time again, and I've been hustling for my last name. Shawty looking back, bad enough to get my last name. Shawty wanna smoke, lay up, kick it with the whole gang. Can she take the whole thing? Why saying my whole name? Time and time again, and I've been hustling for my last name. Shawty looking back, bad enough to get my last name. Shawty wanna kick it, stay up, kick it with the whole gang. Can she take the whole thing? Why saying my whole name? The whole thing, can she take the whole thing? The whole thing, why saying my whole name? The whole thing, the whole thing, don't you be ashamed. I wanna see, can you change? Cause you been reckless. Hey babe, you bad, you know what time it is. is that with matching necklace, shawty flex. I'm getting obsession. Baby girl, I want it. So why you flexing? Don't make me next you. Hey, you don't want me to check you. So why you checking me? Can't check me unless you been checking in on me, baby. Why you just can't see? Hey, time, can't. I'm in these streets. I be deep, me and my peeps. You been blocking. You been blocking. Time and time again, and I've been hustling for my last name. Shawty looking bad, bad enough to get my last name. Shawty wanna kick it, stay up, pick it with the whole gang. Can she take the whole thing? Why say in my whole name? Time and time again, and I've been hustling for my last name. Shawty looking bad, bad enough to get my last name. Shawty wanna kick it, stay up, smoke it with the whole gang. Can she take the whole thing? Why say in my whole name? The whole thing, can she take the whole thing? The whole thing, why say in my whole name? Don't be ashamed, don't be ashamed, don't be ashamed, don't be ashamed. So many women, so much money, I'm getting so many women, with so much money, I'm getting so many women, so many women, so many women, so many, so many. Let go, let go, let go. Whole name, baby, the whole name, the whole thing. Baby, talk to me, baby, talk to me, baby, talk to me, baby. You say you want it, baby girl, you got it. You say you want it, I won't tell nobody. You say you want it, you said you want it, you said you want it, baby. The whole thing, can she take the whole thing? The whole thing, why say in my whole name? The whole thing, the whole thing, don't you be ashamed. I wanna see, can you change? Cause you been reckless. Hey babe, you bad, you know what time it is. That with matching necklace, shawty flex. I'm getting obsession. Baby girl, I want it. So why you flexing? Don't make me next you, hey.
Hey, this Kid Money, and you checking in with my dysfunctional family. They told me I did it wrong, but I'm gonna keep this part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit banging.
I ain't looking for no love or relationships. I'm just tryna have fun, girl. I'm tryna get lit. We can fuck real hard, we'll take it far. Cause you gon' be the one with a broken heart.
Shout it, she 1,000 on the 1 to 10 scale. She get your heart break, fucking with some real players. Fuck you good, then I take you where the seashells. You got a nigga, it don't matter, fuck the details. Big drip came in here like a big whale. Shout it wet, so I think a nigga finna sell. If you tell me that you love me, then I'm finna trail. Tryna hush, tryna fuck me, but I'm finna bail. Henny spot on the beam, veggies. Shout it, we can build, we can peel when you ready. Bitch, I'm a king, I keep it real with the peasants. Bitch, I'm about my cream, about my bills, about my lettuce.
Looking for no love. I just wanna have some fun. But we can't take it too far. Cause I don't wanna break your heart, no. I'm not trying to play no games with your loving girl. Cause my heart been broken up. I ain't looking for no love or relationships. I'm just tryna have fun, girl. I'm tryna get lit. We can fuck real hard, we'll take it far. Cause you gon' be the one with a broken heart. I ain't looking for no love or relationships. I'm just tryna have fun, girl. I'm tryna get lit. We can fuck real hard, we'll take it far. Cause you gon' be the one with a broken heart.
What's up? Tell me the business. I'm tryna get lit. Got a gang full of bitches and we really with the shit. Rolling in like the split. Mobbing, we in the VIP. Bottles from that are here. Baby girl, take a sip. They press us, we be blessed and keep the thing up on our hip. Niggas be on my line and these bitches in my DM. But I ain't looking for no love. I'm just try to wipe me, these bitches be hella shifty. Heart so fucking icy, I love them and leave them crying. He say he's so fucking gangster, I love her, but swear I hate her. Driving these niggas mental whenever I'm on the menu. Call her heartbreak key. Only love him in the sheets. He ghosting them in the streets. He eat it like I'm a feast. I need to be on the lead. He beat it up like a beat. I'm fire, I got the heat. Let's get litty, it's on me. Pretty bitches only. Keep a baddie low key.
I ain't looking for no love or relationships. I'm just tryna have fun, girl. I'm tryna get lit. We can fuck real long, we'll take it far. Cause you gon' be the one with a broken heart. I ain't looking for no love or relationships. I'm just tryna have fun, girl. I'm tryna get lit. We can fuck real long, we'll take it far. Cause you gon' be the one with a broken heart.
Out, like Serena bought them racks out. Racks out, I'ma pull up through them racks out. Racks out, catch me dripping with these racks out. Racks out, pop out flexing with these racks out. Racks out, like Serena bought them racks out. Oh yeah, racks out, I'ma pull up through them racks out. Oh yeah, racks out, catch me dripping with these racks out. Oh yeah, racks out, pop out flexing with these racks out. It's a showdown, best believe I dig your hold down. All the water, fuck around and make you hold drown. NASCAR, push start, I can't slow down. NASA, going up off the ground. Lately I've been distant, thank the Lord, my only witness. I was down bad in them trenches, ask the Lord for all forgiveness. Living feelings left me vicious, plus I'm driven and ambitious. Gucci duffel with them riches and the Glock 100 stitches. I get 60 in 1 minute, watch me flip it like a Jimmy. See no slang right down your chimney, don't care if it about a penny. St. Laurent, I'm rockin' Fendi, pushing that big body Bentley. Make my family proud like Penny, peeping gang these niggas in. For sure we gon' get to the pesos, having these rats, having B-rolls. Was I saying stunning no free code, but you know I hit them like free throws. She ride on like a hula. I'm tryna see if you can voodoo. We ride our class in the billy coupe, bustin' them out, guess a bulletproof. Racks out, like Serena bought them racks out. Racks out, I'ma pull up through them racks out. Racks out, catch me drippin' with these racks out. Racks out, pop out flexin' with these racks out. Racks out, like Serena bought them racks out. Oh yeah, racks out, I'ma pull up through them racks out. Oh yeah, racks out, catch me drippin' with these racks out. Oh yeah, racks out, pop out flexin' with these racks out. She know that I get to the back end, she shaking her head, gotta clap it. She know that a young nigga happy, she heard I be having the racks. She know that I'm touching the revenue, his back to back like a pickaboo. I get to the back, then I stick a move. For sure that these hoes gon' pick a choose. Hold up, let me go up a level. Tryna see if you can dig it like shovel. Big rocks ain't beef with no pebble. Bust all on the face like a freckle. Okay, we can bring back down. Speed it up, then slow it back down. Heard I with a talk with a tone. That guala gon' break a bit down. Racks out, like Serena bought them racks out. Racks out, I'ma pull up through them racks out. Racks out, catch me drippin' with these racks out. Racks out, pop out flexin' with these racks out. Racks out, like Serena bought them racks out. Oh yeah, racks out, I'ma pull up through them racks out. Oh yeah, racks out, catch me drippin' with these racks out. Oh yeah, racks out, pop out flexin' with these racks out. And I'm here live with my dysfunctional family. Yes, sir.
Am I cursed or am I blessed? These days, they getting hard to tell lately. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I cursed or am I blessed? These days, they getting hard to tell lately. My only wish before I leave it, them my kids straight. Hope they remember what I told them, they gon' be straight. Another day, another dollar, another day, another body. Niggas dying left and right. How preach, but I ain't been to church. I guess you meant the street, pastor of the concrete, living in the jungle. Had to cut some niggas out, but I still love them. Even though that we don't talk, still my brother. But I understand everything ain't part of the plan. Gotta kick shit on my own, these niggas toxic. I can't shack up with no hoe, these bitches lost. Gave it everything I had, I damn near lost it. I had faith in some of these niggas, that shit cost. Seems like the main niggas you love be the first to cross. Gotta hold this shit down, I can't let them off. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Am I cursed? Or am I blessed? These days, they getting hard to tell lately. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Am I cursed? Or am I blessed? These days, they getting hard to tell lately.
Trying to figure out my move and my next one. Make sure it's the best one. A real nigga, have you met one? I just got one question. I ain't even trying to lecture. How you fuck over nigga, took care of your kid, nigga, like your stepson. Security and the safety's always straight, nigga, cause I kept one. When it's y'all nigga time to do something, nigga, y'all don't ever help nothing. Low ball that nigga, that why your ass always getting outdone. I can tell you flaw for something. Accusing me just fucking on your bitch, you must be soft for something. Talking about getting money, raising your kids, now you talking something. Can't be trying to fall out by no bitch, cause they ain't talking about nothing. They could be the main reason we is getting split off in them.
Am I right? Or am I wrong? Am I cursed? Or am I blessed? These days, they getting hard to tell lately.
Hey, this Kid Money, and you checking in with my dysfunctional family. They told me I did it wrong, but I'm gonna keep this part.
That was some dysfunctional shit.
Scramble.
That was like a dysfunctional in itself. Can I? Oh, there we go. I gotta get up on that thing.
Get up on it.
Get up on it.
What's
All
up?
up on it.
What's up? What's happening?
What's up?
Another great day.
I ain't even gonna kick it fake to y'all. Let me tell y'all, Bradley had the nerve. Bradley had to try to talk some trash. And you know what? We went
That's
toe
right.
to toe.
That's
So
right.
that's the opening of the end of the week into this week.
I
Okay.
was gonna
That's right.
not be petty and let that ride.
That's
But
right.
since we're here,
I was steady ringing the bell.
since we're here
trying
on
to be the
some
referee.
nigga shit,
They
and we
act
wanna.
like they ain't hear me. They ain't even fuck.
You certainly
like,
is.
Shotty.
They was like,
Bradley
they-
tried it
certainly- you
and he had
certainly
to be addressed.
I thought I was invisible.
But Bradley still has a point. But
They
still,
give a
I
fuck.
said what I said.
But if
We
you're
still
gonna
love
give
each other.
if you're gonna give him his credit, take it from him too. Because if you're talking about being on nigga shit, you just typed in the topics, and that's some nigga shit.
How so?
You just
Because-
found out the topic.
Did we not all
It's
just
6:30.
get it this motherfucker?
Oh no.
Because what happens? We need them.
Everybody
win.
has set schedules on when they post to type in their topics. Everybody
And
knows
send them
their weeks.
Tuesday night. Because is the flyer made with our topics on it?
Yes, it is.
No.
No. Oh, no. Hold on. Wait a minute. When have we ever instituted that?
It's okay. Don't
Anyways,
worry about it.
listen. That's besides the point.
And whoever did, they're
My
supposed to
point
be
is-
implementing it.
My point
If
is,
you create it, you
Bradley
post it.
tried it, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And
We always
Oh, they
post
want-
the topics.
it was
before.
not the move.
They don't want to talk about that.
Tuesday
I want to
night.
talk about.
We don't pick the topics. We don't pick the
I
topics.
literally have a
during
whole
the show.
message. Let me go back up 2 weeks ago and scroll up and see these messages.
Damn, now they getting on your ass.
Now, let them get
That's
get
exactly
it.
what you
They're not making no
You
headway.
know what?
When have we-
ain't going on
They-
Beatstar today. We gonna play some beats that's in the computer.
Whoa, she took it deeper than
Okay.
deep.
Oh, and that
Hey,
hurts.
family.
She said she messing with your
Hey.
publisher.
Should I say that hurts?
Hey.
No
Hey.
beat privileges today.
Should I say that hurts?
She don't have. Oh,
Oh my bad.
that was last week.
Yeah, he been taking shots all my life, but it's okay.
How I
All
take
right.
shots?
They got some secret writer shit going on. What's up, good people, man? It's your boy. It's your family back at the table every Wednesday from 6:30. I know we running late, but you know we black owned, so this how we do it.
Black owned? No, that's not what you're gonna do to black owned
All
businesses.
jokes, all jokes. How y'all week been? Let's break the ice with that. And I'll go first. Since y'all hesitate. My week was great actually. You know what I mean? Got some dope sessions in, some unexpected sessions in, such and such. Other than that, it's been real good. It's been real groovy. You know, real vibing. Fall is coming in, so you know
it ain't coming. It's past. Okay, we in winter now, baby.
It's cuffing season, so you know, y'all get ready for our relationship segment. We got some juicy topics. Cody, how was your week?
It was you know what, Don, you go.
I like it. It's the Heat 2 movie. Can you hear me? I don't feel like you can hear me. I gotta get up on that thing.
I can hear you.
But yeah, I feel like I had a great week. Shout out to the Braves. The Braves won. You know what I'm saying? We are World Series. We are World champions.
They was talking about that in the barbershop today. I was like,
I was surprised.
Did anybody watch it?
Yeah,
I did.
I
I was
watched.
surprised.
You did?
Yeah.
I did.
Were you there
What you mean?
at the stadium?
Hell no.
I didn't think they was gonna win.
No. The last game was in Houston. It's a 7-game series.
No, they had like a hosting of the game.
Oh yeah, I did see
showing.
that. It was like $75 to go watch a screen.
And it was lit. They went to a party.
No, I heard it was crazy, and then they won, so I know that shit was probably like. But I had a great week. Shout out to the Braves winning. I started my 90-day challenge. It started Monday or Tuesday yesterday.
Okay.
90-day challenge. It's wealth. Well, it's about wealth, health, and wisdom.
Okay.
Wealth, health, and wisdom. So every day I wake up, do breathing. I'm working on my, we're getting 20,000 properties. We got to get 20,000 properties within these next 3 months, and reading a book a month. I have to read a book a month, and if I do an audio book, I got to do 3 books.
Ain't no cheating around that.
So if I read a book, I got to read. If I don't read a book, I got to read. I got to listen to 3 audio books.
Who you doing the challenge with?
It's me, Todd, and this dude Nigel. Y'all can follow the whole process on Project Breakthrough. It's just showing, black men coming together to do something collectively, and it's called Project Breakthrough. It's gonna be some other things dropped in there as well. The affirmation call, I'm actually gonna be doing that on Fridays on there. So y'all don't see why my Instagram not on Fridays. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm still doing it. It's just on Project Breakthrough, just to show.
That's on Instagram, right?
Yeah, that's the Instagram, Project Breakthrough. TR.
Nice. I love that.
So 90 days, holding myself accountable. Got some other people to hold accountable with. We got a plan. We just got a good phone call for you all in here, but I ain't gonna talk about it yet. But yeah, man, it's been a great week, man. My grandma and my little nephew been at the house, so to watch that life of the future and the past, it's been a dope situation.
Say it again.
Right.
What?
That last part.
Tote?
No.
Oh, to watch the future and the past?
Yeah.
Yeah, like to
that's
see my
dope. Like
to
to
see
see
my
the
grandmother.
new generation and my grandma,
Yeah, to
and
see
that's
my
the
grandmother
older
and my
generation.
nephew at my house every day. Being able to
That's
have that
dope.
space to provide for them to be. My grandmother just had knee surgery, so and she watches my nephew during the day because my little sister work in the morning. So I just say, y'all just come down here. I told my little sister to get a break. You know what I'm saying? I got him for like a month. Just get yourself together, get right for him. We got him. My grandma here, so
We forgetting something. Halloween passed. How was your Halloween?
mine was great. I was AR.
Hey, Uncle.
I was a lovely commercial. I had my website written on my belly and on my face and stuff.
Ah, that
I was a skeleton.
skeleton.
Bones.
Cool. It was my grandmother was born on Halloween, and we're fortunate to still have her. So we threw her a costume party.
Nice.
And I was the dude from The Purge, with the mask and the, with the what you call it?
Bradley.
It was just a mask.
Do
that
you
I
have a
had.
picture of this?
Yeah.
Please say yes.
I really get upset when people have birthdays around Halloween and don't have costume parties.
Oh, I was about to say what?
No, I
It
really
was
get
great.
My
up.
birthday is Halloween, and Andrea.
Oh.
So she had a Halloween party at Six Flags.
That's hard. That was smart.
Yeah, Fright Fest. Yeah, I bet that was big.
I
Cody,
told them I was leaving. When it get dark, I gotta go. I don't like being scared. I'm scary as hell.
Yeah.
I don't like.
You don't do haunted houses?
Hell no. Somebody touch me, I might stab you.
Hey, man, I
and
said that.
And it's fake. So,
So what about you?
I had the energy sucked out of me this week.
Oh.
like
Is that a-
no, like literally, like. Okay, so I didn't know, like, And Bradley, I don't want to hear shit come out your mouth when I say this.
Oh,
So
Lord.
I went
She
to a
about to go
crystal
on
spot.
the witchcraft.
I went to a crystal spot,
Mm-hmm.
and I was and Asher like was instantly drawn to this Woki quartz, and I looked it up, and it's actually his not his birthstone, but it's a Scorpio stone. So he picked it out or whatever. He said he wanted it. We got it wrapped. And when I saw the man do it, I was like, wow, I could do that shit. I was like, and that's funny because I literally just told y'all I would not do that shit.
You would not do the stone shit.
And now I'm like, that looks interesting. So
That's how it works.
so then, like I was looking at my crystal, they had some amethyst up, and the guy was teaching me the difference between the chevron amethyst and mine. And then he touched my amethyst, and then like my chest, like it felt like somebody
What did it feel
punched me.
like?
I snatched the shit off my neck so quick, washed it off. And,
Yeah, you got a demon.
And ever since then, like I've been feeling like real drowsy. My mom was like, anybody that wears crystals know that if you touch somebody's crystal, it's sucking your energy out. She said you must have came in there with a lot of energy, and they took your energy.
And you don't think that's witchcraft? Oh my God. All right.
So my week, are you done? Stop, leave her alone. Go ahead. That's crazy, Ashanti. Like seriously, you know that's a thing.
I mean,
People
I've
can't
been in
steal your
situations.
energy.
I've been in
And
situations
it's
where
not
somebody
even
touched me.
someone
somebody
touched you
touched me.
and they
I mean,
poured their energy into you, and it's negative.
See,
or either like,
I used to hate when white
Wait
people
a
say, "Can I
minute.
touch your hair?"
Yeah, and he was white too.
yeah, don't touch my hair. It's
Why
gonna fall out.
what do you mean you gonna pet me?
Can I touch your hair?
I mean, we calling this
Can I
stuff.
touch your nose?
We have new names
But-
for it. We calling it energy and stuff, but it's really the
Spirit?
transfer of spirits.
I mean,
That's
that's,
really
the
what
thing
it
too.
is.
I mean,
We call it energy. I mean,
spiritual energy. Stop
these
playing.
these things
Don't worry
have
about it.
new names,
Anyway,
but
so Ashanti, your week was
Ah,
great.
that's it.
Your week was great. I mean, you got
Other
to
than the
relax.
energy
That's
sucked
great.
out of her.
No.
It sounds like
Other,
something off
other
of
than
a,
the impartation of a devil.
a movie. Let me tell you something. Like somebody walked by, like supernatural.
Yeah, they just touch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it
That's
literally
crazy.
felt like somebody punched me in my chest, and I had.
Have you
to
been getting
be
rest?
knocked out of me.
She said she'd been.
Yeah,
like,
I've been sleeping, but when I wake up, I still feel tired.
I think that's something else though. I think
Maybe
I
just
think
tired.
it's with that, but I think at the same time, it's probably just your body just from over the past 6 months to the year, you've put a lot on yourself. So just understanding that your body just probably like, man, I need a reset. So just understand that too. Like,
So it's not
You put it-
the energy. It's she's just tired.
no, I think it's a part of. I think it's a part of. I think the energy being taken away from her was also a part of the spirit of the universe or the God or whatever you want to call it. It's just letting you know, just take some time for yourself. Maybe you should just take some time for yourself and reset. Maybe you do need to rest. Maybe you needed to go back and look at some things you're doing.
How much
Focus
sleep
on
you
it.
get on a normal?
On a normal day, I get between 6 to 7 hours of sleep. An adult doesn't have to get 8 hours of sleep. It's not really meant for us to get that much sleep. That's for a kid, for their brain development. Our brain is already fully developed. So
Okay,
an
no
adult
argument. Just
only
asking.
needs between 4 and 7 hours of sleep.
Young
I get
Cole,
about like 6, huh?
what's up with your week?
It's a good one.
Sock smasher?
Yeah.
Diverse Universe said facts. T-Dot talk that truth.
And a new way to walk said, "Boy, we dysfunctional today."
Real dysfunctional, boy. Let me tell you, I
we
pulled up.
are the dysfunctional family for a reason.
I
That's
pulled
our
up
name.
against a wall today.
But no, my week was great. Yeah, I don't really think I did too much.
It was 7 days again.
That's
7
cool.
days.
But you're still alive and breathing, so you're making it. We love you.
You know what? Actually, I had a good weekend.
You was with the round hair girl.
How was your Halloween?
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, we saw that. That's who you call around here, girl.
Her hair round and shit, bro. She cool. She cute, but she
Don't
not
talk
round.
about my friend.
She cute as fuck.
I don't think it's round. I think it's oval though, but I don't think
I
it's
really
round.
like that
Right,
video y'all did with Marcus. That shit was funny.
Oh
No new
yeah.
friends?
You see that?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
But her hair's still round as
No,
hell.
it is perfect. Okay.
This shit. She's like
Leave Imani alone.
she like Chicken Little
Shout
sister.
out to
Anyways.
Imani. What's up, girl?
That's her.
Oh,
Hey
wow.
Money. Y'all can follow her at Get Money on Instagram.
Or Chicken Little
But yeah,
Chicken Little
so
sister.
Friday, what did I do? I went to the premiere of my girl. Oh yes, so we are going to find out more about Imani because she is more than just my friend. She is a lovely actress as well. And we went to her premiere on Friday. It was great, y'all.
That's
It
what's
was
up.
great, and to support your friends, and that's in their element. It's a great feeling. Yeah,
That's what's
Are
up.
all your friends in the entertainment industry?
You know.
Probably not all, but
Not
some.
all, but majority. Y'all are all in the part of what I want to be.
That's what's up. I'm glad to be a part. I really am.
So Friday that happened. Saturday I celebrated another friend. Her birthday was Saturday, day before Halloween. So did that. Got dressed up.
How you get
When I
dressed
Just
up?
like the round hair girl then. 'Cause she had on yellow.
No.
Oh.
Watch out.
Oh, my bad. Little round hair.
I'm gonna let her come up here and she gonna
Well, she
bop
gonna
you.
come
Right.
chew you out.
That's cool.
Um,
She know she cute.
But
I got a round ass head too. Y'all ain't seen this shit cut all the way.
and then it was Halloween
That's slick back.
and I had food with friends. Food with friends. And
That's
then date night was on Monday.
God, we'll edit that out.
Why? Because you don't like to hear that.
That's gonna fuck up the
Whatever.
audience. The audience like to see you single, Cody.
Not.
You shooting them down when you
Not.
talk about that.
But anyways, yeah, it was a great week. It flowed, and now we're here.
Who writes this shit for this man?
Man, we got a juicy show. Let me go over the topics real quick. Big relationship segment. I can't wait to dive into it. But let me just dive right in. But one-on-one, do men move in with women for in-house pussy? What is the number one reason men move in with women and vice versa? I really want to know.
Wait, say that last one?
What is the number one reason why men move in with women
The last two words.
and
The
vice
last-
versa?
Yeah, that's not the word.
Vice versa.
That's not the word.
Okay, well, go ahead and correct me. How do you pronounce it?
It's vice versa.
I've heard it differently, but okay.
Oh no.
Bro, you like the dictionary nigga.
Right. How do
Not
you
necessarily
hear?
because there's really an accent mark over that E, so it's
this
vice
blackness
Oh, no.
that's
Vice
in him.
versa, whatever.
No, nigga,
It's
you heard Pastor Troy.
No, I.
If this was
haven't.
vice versa, that's when you heard vice versa.
Keep reading.
Well, we'll verify that by the end of the show. But okay, metaverse, and Don's gonna explain what that
I'm
is.
excited to talk about that.
Metaverse,
That's
will it
crazy.
affect us or our children?
All of us?
Question mark. All right, and then we got, at what level of discipline can you give stepchildren? Ooh, another
Let's
juicy.
talk about it.
Another
Let's talk about
juicy,
it, 'cause I was
juicy,
a stepchild.
juicy.
I
Then I'm
was
gonna
a
drop a
stepchild.
then I'm gonna drop a spiritual pill about your workspace and how is your seek, and then also, attention is currency for women? Question mark.
Not currency.
Right.
Hold on, read that last one. I'm
Right.
confused.
Is attention currency for women?
Okay,
Like,
I like it.
you want to jump into that?
I like that one. We can go. Y'all want to go straight there?
Go ahead,
Is
talk about
attention currency?
I like all the topics. I'm ready for
They
it.
all
Yeah, I
good.
told you these were some
Great
lit
job.
topics.
Great
These are
job.
lit topics right there. Well, big relationship
ready.
segment. So we want to start at that. Is attention currency for women? We have two beautiful women on our panel right here.
Fuck
so
that. I'm gonna start it off and say hell, motherfucking yeah.
And I agree.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Attention is
How y'all gonna ask
Yes.
us and then
That's
speak?
that's a whole thing of currency. I'm
but
giving
let
my
us
opinion.
yeah. Let us give us evidence. You giving evidence
Opinions are
too.
like assholes.
Evidence
Yeah,
too.
okay.
That's why OnlyFans is a thing. That's why
No, that's all-
Instagram is a thing. That's why it. You know, the
I wouldn't say
attention-
OnlyFans. I would definitely say Instagram. The reason I say OnlyFans is because that currency is turning into currency. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That action is turning into
It's
actual
turning
currency.
into money. Yeah.
But as far as like, I would say yes in so many manners. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Girls take attention, pay the fuck out of y'all.
It's a form of validation for y'all, and I think that does something to where you do it more and more often. And you would have a bad day if you posted something and only got 5 likes. You would feel terrible.
Wow.
I believe that you would feel terrible. But if you
a
got
woman.
500,
Right.
you floating on cloud 9. You think you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just my opinion. That's just what I see in our community.
6,000 views and Dres fucking deleted my post.
You was pissed.
I would
That
have
hurt
to
me
kill
for
him.
you.
See?
But see, he knew where to go.
He knew
To
how to
hurt
get
you.
you.
He knew where to go. Like,
That's
oh,
permanent. And
That's
if I would have
permanent.
killed him, that would have been permanent too.
Yeah.
But no, you know what? Okay, y'all done. That was your only evidence. Your only, like,
I mean, if you think
y'all
about it, when I say as far as currency, like a girl
attention.
attention, y'all showing up. Y'all don't have to. Y'all show up for a meal.
So
You
we
know
don't
what I'm
have to. So what you're saying is, as a woman, attention like,
It's
looking
one of your
good
love languages.
Is
I like that. That
one
was
of
a
our
perfect
love
one.
languages.
I
Give
love
me
that.
attention.
Yes. Yes.
But you're saying I don't have to come with anything else, just
I think
attention?
some women feel like they can just show up.
because they are the attraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's two different points of views that's being asked right now.
No.
Or
Just
stated.
answer the
Or
question.
stated.
Don't try to battle our question.
But,
Just answer
I
the
mean-
question.
I believe that's a heavy thing. I
I don't think-
believe.
for a lot of women, it can be.
You see, you playing it safe.
It can be.
You won't take a side.
For me, I mean, I love to have attention. You know what I mean?
The
Give me
right
all the
type.
attention. The right type of attention. It can't be any type of attention because that trying to be crazy.
Attention is attention.
Yeah,
No.
it has to,
No, it's not.
I can see that
From
has
a
to be
woman's
from the
point of
right
view,
person.
From a woman's point of view, we could just be minding our business and y'all be trying to pay us attention. We just be like,
Yeah, okay.
Somebody said they listen and they got their ear out.
they just like, okay, I really don't want this attention. But it's always-
Not from you, yeah.
yeah, not from you.
But from
And
the right
then-
one, it's
know what I mean?
it's
I'm
its
looking
weight
at
in
her face
gold.
from this comment. I want to know what this comment said.
Cody.
What did it say, Cody?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree on the topics. Excited to hear about this one.
Got the ear.
Right.
They're ready for this.
Like, hello. But yes, women do come as I am the show. But hey, it's okay. We are
I
the
tried-
show. But that, I mean, I don't think we take it to validate us. Some
It
do
is.
actually. I don't know. I can
Currency
agree
is a
with
form
him.
of currency to me.
I can kind of agree. And the currency for currency thing, that's crazy. Because you see what I'm currently with, and y'all pay me.
I have an
See?
I have an example.
Pay me.
It's on tape. Save it. Save the video.
Look.
Save the video. Cut this off. Save the video. Let's go.
Look, I have an example. I have an example, right? Send your girl a dozen roses at home first. She'll be like, oh, that's nice. Thank you. But next week, send it to her at work and let her coworker see she got a dozen
Yes.
roses.
Oh yes.
And she'll swallow a bottle that night. I swear. I'm telling you.
Whoa.
I know what you call it.
Bars.
I know what I'm talking about. But yeah.
Ashanti.
Cause y'all know my birthday Valentine's Day.
All right.
And every bitch at my job
Bitch.
got flowers sent to their job. You want to pull up and get me from the job? That's cute and everything. But I better have my flowers, my roses. I don't even like flowers like that because they die too fast. But I better have everything sent to the job.
In front of them people.
You know when I was in high school, I got a whole fucking big ass, what's it called?
High school love was different type of love.
No.
High school love was a flex.
Man.
You ain't even had no money in high school. You
Right.
you bring an edible arrangement this tall
for
in
a
school
ma-
on my birthday.
Their mama helped them.
No, he had a job.
Original
that's
flex.
true.
I ain't never dated a boy with no
But,
job.
The original
but my
flex.
question is, y'all asking about women.
Hold on, Ashanti didn't answer it though.
Go ahead, Shanti, because I'm finna hop in y'all next real quick.
If attention was a form of currency, me and Dres would have never broke up because that nigga wouldn't stop paying attention to my ass.
Oh shit, she tried to pay
That
attention, but
shit.
attention paid her.
The attention was too damn much. It's like it's got to be a balance.
It has to be a balance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything is all
Yeah.
about balance. When you do
that's
so
true.
much,
Outside of your relationship
That's
or
true.
outside of the person who you with.
who doesn't like attention? It's a form of making you feel that what you're doing is being noticed and that what you're doing is right at this point. It's not about the attention. It's really the validating that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. I don't think it's a form of currency. I think it's just a form of validation that you're doing something right.
Which can translate to, okay, I can see how we can get mixed up in currency because you're not actually being paid. You know what I mean?
I don't know, people
But it's a
actually
form
get
of
paid off
value.
of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
some
some people
hoes
do.
will sit here and take care of a nigga just because he pay her attention and dick her down right.
Yeah.
That's just not me.
Where she at?
Yeah, I'm
And
finna
so
say,
that-
I'm finna
that-
say this. Like, where they at?
That comes
But
into
no,
me saying,
no.
because y'all men be doing the same thing. It's not just women just
Such
thinking
as
that
what?
the
No, I was just
I
finna.
don't know.
No, no.
attention, us women giving you attention is not a validating thing for you, whether it's on social media or whether it is like from us.
That's more of a bonding thing. You know what I mean? For me. You know what I mean? If a woman pays me attention, and like I get uncomfortable when a woman compliment me a little too much. I'm like, all right, that's enough, baby. Damn. All right, I get
It's
a
a
little
balance.
uncomfortable.
Hold on, bro. I'm confused about that because you want a woman to be into you, but if she starts to do too much, that's a problem.
Yeah, a little too much.
sounds-
I get a little. And y'all know this. I can't take a compliment for real. You know what I mean? It's hard. I mean, I've learned just to say thank you and move on. I've learned that, but before I would get uncomfortable.
That's a contradiction in
But
itself.
but I've noticed that like when a female gets the compliment a little too much, like, all right, baby, damn, like I just want like just you know what I'm saying, this enough
I
with
agree.
the superficial shit.
No, why it gotta be superficial though?
You know what I mean?
Hold on. I'm confused because I've been in a situation with you where a female you wouldn't holler at a female unless she was interested in you. You know what I'm saying? Like she had to show some type of interest in you.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
If she's overly interested, then
No.
you don't want that.
It's not that she's overly interested. I'm saying when she gets excessively complimenting
Like obsessed.
too much.
Like
you know what I mean?
Like it's not
Yeah. So
natural.
like Shanti said, it's a balance. True. I won't holler at a chick until I see a window of okay, I can talk to this one. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll, you know what I'm saying? Like
But
she'll,
that's different from her giving you just attention.
you know, but it's differently from every goddamn time I turn around.
Well, she trying to flirt.
It's another motherfucker. The best way to flirt with me, y'all
hope
probably
y'all
don't want to
listening.
answer right now.
Hope
but-
y'all listening. But yeah, y'all made me do
Everything
let
in
the
balance.
Just, validate y'all too.
You have to do things in
No,
balance.
I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about saying that. Like I really wanted to say that. I feel like I think that's especially nowadays. It's definitely on both sides. I don't think it's just a woman thing. I think dudes use it more than women actually, in a certain sense of validation through attention.
And I think
Cause
Instagram
like
has heightened it.
it show you in the club, niggas would be 20, 30 deep with a bunch of niggas with fresh ass clothes on and no hoes. Like, like
You know, and I think Instagram has heightened it because not just even on a relationship level, but even certain record labels won't fuck with you unless you have this amount of following, this amount of likes,
man, I said that shit at a bar.
this amount of, you know what I'm saying?
I said at a bar. I
Not-
was trying to work at a bar. And they was like, "How many followers you got?"
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Like it's taking over. So attention could be the new currency. How much
That
business
goes
can you
into,
bring here,
I mean-
even outside
go
of
into that?
outside of relationships? You remember when you was hosting? I mean,
Next, sorry, brother, we're gonna have to jump into this one right here.
let me just get this last sentence out.
Baby.
It's just one last sentence. Do,
Alright,
do you
alright.
do you remember when
I like how you try to touch
when
your
we
shoulder.
was always so nice to feel her touch?
Showing you some empathy.
Listen,
When before they will let you host there or have a night there at their club, how many people can you bring through the door? That's the same thing. You know what I mean? Before they give you, it comes down to a business level.
so about this new world that's about to be created by
The metaverse.
Yeah,
what's
let's
his
do
name?
that.
Zach.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Explain that. What is
Zach.
metaverse? What is that?
I
They
do not
changing face
not
up.
quote me on what the metaverse is, but what it's supposed to be, what I am assuming that it may be, as a digital world where we'll live in, where
Yes.
we're basically Sims in real life. To
Yes.
be as simple as possible, I feel like we're going to go to a sim. I've seen even where we'll be going to the movies basically in here. Like we will all show up in this world and go to the movies.
Mentally.
And like, VR will be a real thing. I don't know. I don't know.
And they even had it though. Like, yeah, so it's essentially like a virtual world we're going to be in.
That's the
Right
metaverse?
now-
You have
right
a
now-
virtual house.
Right now, we feel like we don't, like, we're seeing the future. We're in the future of
Can't
technology.
live in no virtual house.
But think about it. We may not see the cars flying in the air, but we about to be in a whole virtual world, just being on a social network, like on.
I mean, we're
online.
almost there already. Think about how
We
much stuff.
are.
Think about how much stuff you do on social media. Think
Yeah.
about. The first thing you do is you don't go DM. You don't go text everybody about what you got going on. You go DM everybody, or you go post it on
Let
your
me
Instagram.
post it so everybody can see.
And then you actually, I've heard situations where like, bro, you know, I posted it. I was like, oh,
Oh, well, you didn't
Right.
tell me.
but you didn't tell me.
Right.
And that's like a whole thing right now. But the
Like,
metaverse,
but the thing is, you be on the ground, and so if you didn't look, we kind of
But
living
then
out
again, the gram is also set up with the algorithm. So if you don't constantly like my pictures or you don't constantly look at my content, then you won't see my stuff, whether we're friends or not, whether I actually fuck with you or not. You might not show up on my feed. The people that show up on my feed is probably the people that's in this room, the people that I hang around on a weekly, monthly basis.
Yeah,
Them is
you
the
owe
only
me a
people
few likes too.
Oh.
But okay.
No, that's fact.
Some of y'all niggas owe me some like. No, I'm joking. I think to an extent it would be important. You know what I mean? Like one example, one industry is the gaming industry. You know what I mean? Have you after playing the PS5 and the new Xbox, you ever try to go back to the old Atari and try to play that motherfucker? Like you can't play it anymore for real. So I think to a certain extent, you know, the metaverse or virtual reality will be a thing, but not so much to where it's excessive in our lives. Because have you ever tried feeding your avatar and then you as a person be full after your avatar has eaten?
well, so
So I don't think-
the basis of it will be that. So like you said, NFTs and cryptocurrency, like a lot of things we don't understand. Like You probably haven't played Grand Theft Auto in the probably past 10 years.
Vice City, I think, was my last Grand.
So yeah, so in the
Grand Theft
past
Auto.
10 to 15 years, you haven't played it.
I don't play games.
Right now, if you can play Grand Theft Auto, there's a city in Grand Theft Auto. I just seen this post about this nigga. His girl broke up with him and left the house, but she hopped on the game.
And he chased her
He
around.
chased
I
her
saw
down
that
the
too.
street on the game.
Ooh, I wonder if you could prosecute as harassment on the game. How would that work?
Once it gets to a certain extent, I think it will be able to. I think they're going to do it. Like, you got to think about it. Like, people don't even understand that they spend money. People spend money on these video games. If you go on NBA 2K, you can buy an outfit, you can buy shoes, you can buy a house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And
That's
these
actually facts.
you got to think about things like NFTs. People are selling NFTs right now for millions of dollars. So it's digital.
What's an NFT?
An NFT is a non-fungible token, and basically it's digital. It's digital right now. It's just digital art. But like if we move into the metaverse and all this, and it's digital art, what happens when you get a digital house or a digital car
And you can
or
sell
a
that over
digital
and over and
clothes?
over
You know what I'm saying? NFT it's just the setup for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, niggas are making millions of dollars off NFTs. Like Tory Lanez made $1 million in a night off making his album an NFT. Like music is about to be turned into NFTs. What the thing that happened was now I have ownership. If I buy an NFT, if I would have bought Tory Lanez NFT for his album for $1, I own a part of his album. I now own
The
a
first
part
person
of the
to do
album.
that was Nipsey Hussle. He in his store, when you buy an outfit from him,
So
he
it's
had a
like stock.
code. He had a code in his outfits, and you scan it, and you have his album.
So it's stock. Would the person that bought a piece of, bought an NFT, would they get? Would they see a profit from his album sales? Is
They
that how that
would
works?
if they sell it, but you just own it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You would have to sell it or a piece of it in order to do that.
But Nike,
Yeah, I don't quite understand that. So how do you
Nike's
sell
talking
it?
about
Why-
going virtual too.
Well,
and I'm
why do
trying to
people
figure
buy
that
stock?
Because you can still listen to it, and I haven't sold it. Like the masses can still listen to it and haven't
can.
sold it. So I don't see the. It's just me. I don't quite see it.
Why do you buy
yet?
stocks?
I don't see it just yet.
Why do people buy stocks?
To have a share of the company, to own a share.
You
right?
own a share of this album.
And then the thing is, see, but with stocks, it's like you buy when the stock is low, and then when the stock rises, you can sell and then collect on how much that stock, has
exact same thing.
has in fluctuated. So Tory Lanez album price would have to go up, and then I sell the NFT.
The value of it did go up.
We have a comment
You know what I
from
mean?
A New Way to Talk. The metaverse will be excessive, no question. It will be where we work, go to court, go to school, play games, shop for clothes. That's crazy. Imagine trying on some clothes digitally in the dressing room. And be like,
How does that work?
Right.
That's what I
I
mean.
mean, they said it's already being built. It's already trillions being spent on it.
What are we
I don't
talking
doubt
about?
it.
My homie right now is serving 2 years from going to virtual court. Not from going to virtual court, but they gave him 2 years in virtual court.
But that's literally not even legal. It's in
Virtual
the
court.
Constitution that you have the right to face your accuser,
They
which
spent-
means in person, not
But,
in a
His
virtual world.
his accuser was on the virtual line too.
But what they're doing is they created it through COVID. That's why I feel like all this shit was bullshit. Like this whole thing was a setup to get all
Take
this shit.
away.
I don't
If
think
but
it
if
was a
people
setup. I don't think
actually
COVID was a
knew
setup.
the law, they would know
think
that
it was, Bradley?
Because
any
the same thing
sentencing
would have happened
they
if
do
there
on
was
Zoom
was,
if there was in the
all
real.
is
I don't
not
think it was a
real.
setup.
No, I think it is.
They get us on our ignorance
is.
every single time.
All right, so did you know that 4.9 million people quit their jobs last month?
4.9 million.
Yeah, 4.9
I thought it
million.
was
It's
billions.
the age
I
of
thought
the
they said it was something in the billions.
entrepreneurs.
I'm gonna say million because I don't remember, but I feel like it's a lower number just to keep it. I think it was 4 billion over the past 2 years, but it's 4.9 million quit their
4
jobs.
billion. There's
4.9.
only 7 billion people on the planet. So
It's like 9 million.
No.
Billion, but
And
It's-
maybe in the United States.
no, there's only 7. Like at the most, I would say 7 billion. We can fact check that. Go ahead, Cody.
whatever the case, but 4.9 million people quit their jobs last year.
In the state of Georgia or across the United States?
Across the United States, 4.9 million quit.
Okay, I can
And
see
just
that.
in the sense of saying that is they're changing even how we even do our currency.
There's only 7.7 billion people in the world since counted 2020.
Okay.
Probably because a billion
to
of them
8.
died
It
last year.
says 3 million Americans quit their job each month this year.
This year, 2021.
Yeah, it says
And that's why they keep
Every
saying like we
month
running
since
out of
How many picked up another?
We running out of workers.
They don't. They're not.
Just show
gonna
that.
Nah, I mean,
Show
I
that.
go back what Mook said, man. It's right after the wars and all this. Watch, you gonna just start seeing a bunch of Arabians everywhere, and it's gonna be like they're gonna be taking all our job places because none of us want to do it. They're gonna be the new. They're gonna be the new Migos.
Joe
Who?
Biden is trying to put in the new stimulus bill $450,000 for illegal immigrants. It's like, so you're taking taxpayer money to fund illegal immigrants. Why?
Yeah, I can keep some of that money in my pocket. I don't quite like that.
Ooh, it just dropped.
I don't
What?
quite like that one.
It just dropped. Ooh, it just dropped.
Nah.
The Black Runway Experience, December 11th. Flyer just dropped.
good well, I can't see that.
But nah, man. I feel like the metaverse is definitely coming, but I don't think it's gonna affect us as much. I think it's gonna be more for our children. Like, the reason I say
And that's
that.
why it's gonna affect us.
No. When I say affect us, we won't take the hit. Like, my dad is not on Snapchat. My dad is not on MySpace. My dad is not on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
He said
You know how
MySpace.
fortunate he is.
He's fucking amazing.
He said
fortunate to be that way.
MySpace, y'all.
For our children, right. MySpace was the start of it all.
Was it
No, it was something else before MySpace.
Black Planet?
I don't
Yeah.
know about that.
Black Planet was my shit.
I don't know about that one.
That was the
on
first
that
time.
one?
Bro, if we would have stayed on the
I was
wave,
on MySpace, that's it.
if we would have stayed on the wave of Black Planet, they took that away from us. We were literally coding back then. We just didn't even know.
I never knew about it.
Because you used to could copy and paste from certain websites and put it on there, and it was your background to your
yeah.
to your
That's-
Black
that's
Planet.
actually
Yeah, that was
that's why I
MySpace
never
too.
knew how to work
That's my-
Tumblr.
that
I
was
used to
MySpace.
always pay my friend to fucking change my Tumblr because I did not know how to do that.
Or you just saying on the metaverse is how it's
Oh
gonna
yeah, our
affect
children. So like, I feel like in a sense, our children are not gonna know how to truly interact with people, physical people.
It'll help that. Yeah.
Like, this is going
COVID.
to
Y'all
that,
children,
definitely.
maybe.
Ah.
My children know how to interact with people.
COVID
I
literally
am
just
a human. There's other people like me. Out
COVID
here.
literally just showed us that we can sit in the house and not be around. I remember the first day Ruby went out before
You
we
almost
started
lost your shit. I was fine, but you almost lost your shit.
sitting in the house.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But I mean now it's the opposite. Now I don't want to leave the house. Like now it's like you have to damn near pay me to get out the house. If you're not paying me, I damn near won't leave the house. But I was saying, I remember the first day when Ruby, we went over to my aunt's house, and all my little cousin there, she literally got overwhelmed from the children. She was just like,
Ruby did.
yeah, she just got frustrated and just started crying. I'm like, what's wrong? She was just like, I don't know.
It's just too much stuff, too much shit
There's
going
people.
on.
There's just so many people, and it wasn't even that many people.
Y'all, I just pulled up my old MySpace and I forgot my MySpace name. Hold up.
What is
Okay,
it?
so it's Ashanti, but my at name was Money at Boy. Like, where the money at, boy?
Ooh, that was hard.
A new way to walk said,
was
if we
selling it
want
back
to
then.
make money, you won't have a choice of being on the internet. You will soon only be able to buy a house with an NFT. We have to study this so we don't get left behind.
We ahead of the game because we on podcasting, y'all. Like that's one of the things that's going to be a part of it. And I think your social media is going to be more important than you actually understand. Your
What?
social status
It'll be your
will
value.
Be your value. If you don't have this amount of followers, if there's
That's
not
scary.
people not, it
You
is
got
what
that
it,
check mark.
it is what it isn't. When you really think about it, bro, we're supposed to be creators. You know what I'm saying? The shit that we supposed to be doing, we're not supposed to be going to work and doing all that.
I know I
crazy
say
shit,
it
working for
every
money.
time I wake up in the morning.
Like we're supposed to be creators. We're supposed to be living we're supposed to be enjoying life. We're not supposed to be working for labor. We're supposed to be labor is supposed to pay us in a way that we enjoy.
You mean exchanging time for money?
But the time that we exchange for money should be for our pleasure.
I'm saying that we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't
Well, I
exchange
don't know.
time for money.
I get up and I like what I do. So it's like,
But I mean, if you're enjoying what you do, it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? But it's a
right.
lot of people out here who don't enjoy what they do, and they're going to do it because they have to, not because they want to.
understood.
There's so many people in that state, and I just don't feel like that's the correct way to live. I don't feel like that's the purpose.
It's not.
The purpose in life. If you work your whole life, and then I heard they talking about taking the retirement rate up to like
Oh, yeah.
70.
Yeah, Joe Biden is trying to make a permanent.
This y'all boy, by the way.
A permanent stimulus package for the elderly people, where they would get $2,000 extra a month, and it would make our taxes go up. They're trying to make the working man's taxes go up and small businesses' taxes go up, but they just slid that in the bill, and they're trying to pass it. And Nancy Pelosi, her ass is trying to get a park. She slid that in the bill too. When she retires, she'll have a park that's named after her.
Oh,
But this is just random shit they just be sliding in there.
That nobody pay attention to because they don't watch the news or they don't vote and they don't try to speak up.
That's in the hands of our House of Representatives and Senate. They supposed to, who we put in office to do that. Them the
we
ones.
vote for them too, don't we?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Them the ones that go to bat for us. Those are the guys that are making decisions. So the midterms is really affect us because we are electing someone to speak for us when these kind of bills come up.
But what happens then? Like, and it's so crazy that, like, it's amazing to me that we can't vote on our phones.
Right.
But
we
I
can do
can
everything else.
I can get my Social Security sent to me. I can get my ID sent to me.
I thought of that today too.
I feel like it's a good thing that we can't.
Why?
Because you can do it.
There may be
secret at your
loopholes.
home. There's loopholes. You can cheat. Somebody can do this. That's why they take the actual physical.
A rift in data. Somebody just move a decimal over. Next thing you know, this person got another 10,000.
So it has to be.
Who's
It's real hard to manage.
Huh?
I'm saying though. Right now,
it's hard.
And
to manage.
that's why sometimes
your
they'll
phone.
even say,
Open your phone.
"For what?"
Just open your phone.
No.
Just open it.
Okay.
Open it without using the password.
Dysfunctional as hell.
What?
Open your phone without using your password.
I just did.
Exactly. So we have face recognition on our phones.
But I didn't want to. But I needed to for the convenience of what I needed to do in life.
But that's what I'm saying though. We all are using face recognition to do our phones. But I can go inside this poll thing. What's the difference?
Like I just said.
What's the difference between the manipulation?
Somebody could force you to show your face behind the screen. Can't nobody force you behind the poll because you go in there by yourself.
But somebody can also force you not to go.
I'll tell you the difference.
That's the difference, though. You got to get out there and want to actually
But I'm
do
saying
it.
if somebody force you, say you're not going to vote, and I hold you under your will during the whole time.
You
of
either
elections.
gonna fight or you gonna say, "All right, I'll do it some other time." You can't get me.
So what's the difference between that and me doing it?
I'll tell you the difference. Sometimes technology,
difference.
is faulty. You know what I mean? That's why there is troubleshooting. That's why there is a technical department for customer service because my shit is not working. Did you know my face does not recognize me when I first wake up in the morning? But yet it's still me.
Damn, Bradley, that's me.
face be
Your
swollen
ass
in the morning.
I know my face. I looked at. I said, "Motherfucker, I'm here."
My name's been old.
I wake up to check my messages. I'm like, my phone don't recognize
My
me.
sister, her best friend.
But yet it's me.
That means you be out
My
bad.
sister,
my
her
guy.
best friend can use each other's face.
My phone be like, "Who the fuck
I've
is you?"
used my mom's.
My sister, her best friend can use each other's face.
Yeah, you see that? And you can cheat vote. You can vote for somebody if you look like somebody.
But I'm saying though, just on that same thing,
That's
we're not
extreme.
gonna.
It's not accurate.
We're not
all
gonna
the
say
time.
that. So man is.
So
Yes,
they trying to say all black people look like
physical
And that's
copies.
why your guy was saying that votes was wrong because the man.
He used that. He
They're
didn't.
trying to
He didn't trust
No,
the
they
mail.
said,
He didn't
like-
trust mail-in ballots because people.
You mean to tell me?
But there was so many more that was right that was counted,
How?
even if.
He didn't trust
Oh.
mail-in ballots.
Somebody threw a bag away. Somebody can throw away. It's mail-in ballots. So you mean to tell me somebody?
But
can't just
that's
throw
why
away a
people
bag?
physically have to
Yeah.
go down there.
If there's ballots in there, then those
I
ballots
already
wasn't
mailed
counted.
it.
But
Ever
listen.
since they let me.
Listen, what I'm saying. Right now, if you tell me to take a bag of trash if you tell me to take a bag of trash outside and put it in a dumpster right now, and I put it in my car, how do you know I didn't put it in a dumpster?
That's why I just said.
But how do you know who I voted for?
But how do you know I didn't put it in a dumpster?
But if
We-
I vote, what
we
if I voted
don't
for the
know.
right person?
We don't know, but
Exactly.
it's not you doing it. It's voter government. I don't have the right term. Government officials whose job it is to do that.
And they couldn't
and
possibly
they will
do
go
it.
to
It is the federal UPS or mail that does that. You can't fuck with a mailman. Oh God! Oh no!
you going
Don't
to
you know it is
jail.
federal time fucking with a mailman?
No, I'm not. But so you mean to tell me that you think there's nobody in the federal government that's corrupt?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. All of we're not disputing that. But I'm saying with technology, it's easier for it to be corruptible. Just move a decimal point.
And I can do the same thing once they count up everything. I can't just move over the decimal point. Once they say these are all the counts, I can't just move over the decimal point.
You know,
I'm in control of that.
Don, you touched on a good thing relating to Ruby and social distance and stuff like that. So I just want to ask you, what level of discipline can you give stepchildren?
I hit that ass on the forehead.
Okay, can I go first?
Yeah, there you go.
Because I literally was just talking about this in the car.
Nah, that my dog.
Yeah.
But one, don't send your children to my house if I can't discipline them the way I discipline my children. Because now we're creating an unequal balance for my kids. And if your kids is bad and you don't want their ass to get whooped, leave. Or I don't whoop my kids. Actually, I make them do military style. I put them in push-up position. I make Asher do squats on the wall.
Squats on the wall.
Into his
Wall
ass.
sits.
His ass be crying. Like Asher, the
hurt.
push-up position that don't even face him anymore. His ass, like literally, I will hold him with his legs wrapped around my waist, and he will like do the freaking sit-ups because
He
his
gonna be the
core
next
is so
baby
strong.
Hercules.
Yeah, because they get in trouble that much. But don't send your kids to my house. Yes, Drea's birthday was on Halloween. We spent the night at her. Not spent the night, but we was at the house at night. And she said something. I was like, you know your daughter? I said, she your daughter right now. She lit my fucking carpet on fire, playing with fire. And she was like, no, I didn't. I said, lie right now. I will slap you across your face. And her mother said nothing to me. You want to know why?
It takes a
because
village.
don't put your child in my care if you don't trust me to give the right judgment to take care of this child.
I don't know about that. I mean, if my child,
If my house
said
burnt down.
that, I mean, I understand that, but I would have said, your mama gonna slap the fire out your ass. Your mama here. Your mama here now.
But what if the mother don't say nothing?
And then that's,
Her mama didn't say nothing.
but because you handled it.
But what if her mother did? Like, what if her mother would have just let that go? What happens at that point when the mother doesn't speak?
At that point, before then, she done already got in trouble. So you just can't be mad because now I done handled it. But now your mama gonna handle your ass.
I think it's a conversation. I think it's a conversation that has to be had amongst the person whoever you dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I've dealt with girls and date baby daddies and shit. So I usually like to have a conversation with a dude, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a conversation with him, hey bro, you know what I'm saying? If your child is living under my house, I will be disciplining them. I don't put my hands on kids, period, because I don't know. I have a hard time touching women sometimes too aggressively. So I won't even touch a child. I refuse to even be in that slave mentality on beating a kid. Like I feel like that's on some slave
There's
shit.
other ways to discipline your child.
Because if I beat you right
we
now,
We all say that until we have.
Yeah, I prefer the good old fashioned way. Whoop that ass.
I always said I never hit my kids.
You know.
But I mean, I understand there is a certain level of it where you do have to, you know what I'm saying, just go on. But I don't think like the whoopings and all that shit we was getting, I don't think that shit was that serious. You know what I'm saying? I didn't turn out that bad, but at the same time, I feel like that's why I have certain, I don't say traumas, but it's certain issues. Like why I don't listen to a man, or I'd rather hang around women than I'd rather hang around a dude because my dad whooped me. I feel like that's a part of that situation.
I have like literal social issues with men, like which I have worked on over these years, because every time my dad would ask me what's wrong, I would tell him how I felt. If he didn't like the answer, he would whoop me. If I didn't tell him how I felt, he would whoop me. So I had a communication issue with men and being able to speak how I feel, because I felt like my opinion wasn't valued, or it was like something psychological that it did to me when I spoke my feelings and he whooped me.
Code? How you feel about disciplining other people's children?
You know,
that you're in a relationship with.
I'm in a relationship with, you know. Okay, so I have a stepfather and stepmother, you know what I mean? And
you ever got a whooping from either one?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Because my parents said, don't put your hands on my child, I handle my child. That was a conversation before they got together or before they got serious. Like I said, there's other ways to discipline, but it's also kind of like the respect that the child has for the other person.
But discipline doesn't necessarily always mean whoopings either.
Yeah,
I've never.
But I believe in discipline. Everyone should be disciplined, especially if you're under my roof. But I'm not gonna handle you like your mama should, and if she don't, well, hey, when you come over here, know it's gonna I ain't gonna whoop your tail if that's my choice, you know. But I'm gonna handle you. If you don't like it, don't come around.
Sizzle.
Glad you asked me. I believe yeah, I know. Because, I've been holding some shit in. I believe the word parent is a verb and not necessarily a noun. Your parent is not necessarily a person, but it's more of an action, that someone is doing to you. I believe it takes a village to raise a child. You know what I mean? But to answer the question, what level as it's set, if you're in a relationship in today's world, because it wasn't always so, but in today's world, the level is set by the actual biological parent, or on how far you can go with the stepchild, you know. But I have stories of, even in college, even when I was at Berkeley and I was bullshitting around and not practice or anything like that, and my teacher would parent me. He would say, sounds like you need some dad, and you've been bullshitting all week and you can't play this piece with this and that. He sat me the fuck down. What was he doing? He was parenting me, although he wasn't my biological father or mother, you know what I mean? And it did me some good. Now, he ain't whooped my ass or nothing like that, but even that, in its sense, is good for children that are at that younger age, just to instill that discipline, to instill that I don't want to call it fear, but it is fear, but it's a caution of, I'm not gonna do this because mommy whooped my ass.
It's a caution.
You know what I mean? Like, and so now you're apprehensive to set the carpet on fire. Your stepchild set the damn carpet on fire because one no goddamn body was gonna do nothing.
Did you whoop her?
One no goddamn.
She left. I was sitting up here like, I was like,
Yeah.
what's that smell? She was like, oh, I burned some paper.
You lied.
In my head, I was like, that don't smell like no paper.
That was a lie. That was your carpet on fire. That motherfucker
I
walked
come
out
in
of
my
there.
closet, and it's like her heart-shaped rug in my closet, and I'm like, this bitch burnt my carpet. I lifted up, it was a big ass burn mark.
She walked out of there with no consequences and no. It takes a village to raise a child. Prime example. Last week I was in the grocery store. I wanted some fried fish. I had trouble finding the the stuff that you fry it in, and I asked the older woman next to me, is this all they got? I'm trying to fry some fish. What is this shit? You know what I'm saying? And
You
she
said that to the old lady?
yes.
No, you did.
Yes, he did.
You said shit to an old
No,
lady?
I'm paraphrasing. I wouldn't talk like that, but I'm paraphrasing. I'm like, this don't look right. I see cornbread on the label. You know what I mean? And she took me to where I can fry it in. What was that? That was a parenting moment. You know what I'm saying? So it works for if you getting your ass whooped or just in a word of guidance.
I feel you that in that sense, but we were speaking on directly when you're in a relationship with someone.
Directly in a relationship, it's set. These days, it's set again because it wasn't always so. It's set. The level is set by the biological parent, because you do have those codes. Don't put your hand on my child. Although the stepchild probably should. I'll say that now. I'll say that. I think your teacher should whoop your ass if you're acting out in school.
No, not at all.
My only
hell
thing
yeah.
about whoopings is my thing about it is I feel like if I beat you,
And that's just me.
let's say if I beat you, like if you're giving out these all out whoopings, does that not teach the child that this is what love is?
No.
Yes. To a certain extent, because we think love is mushy and gooey and all that.
I'll tell you like this: if it was and it has been situations where it's my family, like I love you and I'm not gonna let you do this. I will get physical with you so you understand that I'm not playing.
So if you were in a
But
relationship,
I'm not gonna hurt you.
but like you don't think that could possibly traumatize certain individuals to where they take that as love. So if someone's in an abusive relationship, you're like, damn, why does she keep dealing with that? But she was beat and that was her mom or her
But
dad.
no,
did that
that's
to
why
them.
I said like that at the same time, because there's moments when you're in like a state where you need to be shook, like get your life, get it together.
Ain't nobody ever should.
Well,
Grown ass man. Anybody?
I'm not talking about you as a grown ass
Come on,
man.
when you was a kid. fool.
Oh,
But-
as a kid, not. I mean, I got whooping.
I would hope nobody whooping your ass as a grown ass man.
But I'm just saying, though, in that same sense, you hear people who are being. I know dudes or women who are being in abusive relationships, but they
But
take that as a
that's
sign
because
of
their
love.
parent did it. I don't want to say the wrong way, because you should never put your hands on somebody. But at the same time, when you discipline your child, it's not, and you tell them like, I don't want to do this. This is not what makes me happy. You know what I mean? That's how you have them understand, like, I don't want to do this, and then you don't do it anymore, and you explain to them, I'm not going to because it's not the right way.
So, in that being said, if somebody that shit just sounds so traumatizing to me. Like, think about
It can be.
you think about the horror stories if you've heard of women getting beat and a nigga saying, "I'm never gonna do it again." It's because you did something incorrect. If that's what you were taught, if that was what was embedded in you, that I did something wrong, it's okay for me to get beat. I think that is.
Or they feel like it's not an escape for them. They might feel like this is the only thing that they can, that the only person that will love them, accept them,
And the
or
people
they
who do
feel
that.
like they're trapped, like they can't, like they have nowhere else to go.
A new way to walk says damaged emotions shouldn't strike children until they get therapy. Who are you to judge? And what about the candy you feed your child that affects their behavior? Has that been considered?
I seen a post about it. Did you send me that about the candy?
I know candy does affect. I don't know if I sent the post.
They were saying something about how candy. I mean, and I've been reading this book, or listening to this book, but it's just like what we put in our systems. We want our children to act a certain way, but we feeding them bullshit.
Are you not being a leader?
I do
Candy
agree.
doesn't allow your brain to properly develop.
No, but I do believe that at a certain age and you get sugar into your system. That's why sometimes parents cut sugar off for kids after a certain time. It's time for you to go to sleep. If I give you this candy, now you got a sugar rush and you jumping all over the damn house and it's 10 o'clock at night.
That's why Halloween you getting all that candy for me and all the shit I don't
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
You can get that on
Yeah.
water,
So I do believe on a biological level that when you do eat, because we are what we eat. Hell, shoot, there's folks, there's folks with cancer and they take medication to put in their system to combat something. So it don't necessarily have to be medication, but these things and stuff that we're putting in our body, rather good or bad, will have an effect on your body and its hormones and its chemical reaction, for lack of a better word.
Sugar feeds cancer.
It's funny because I heard it. It's also something I heard in the book today. But like, think about when you get sick. Are you ever hungry?
Nah. Yeah, you
do you
lose an
mean?
appetite.
Like when you get sick,
No.
why do you lose your appetite?
That's a good question. I would
Because
have
your
to research
body is trying to heal
I'm
itself.
saying it's fighting. It doesn't want anything else inside. It needs
It's
to take care
literally
of what's going
trying to take care of itself. So why are we forcing things into our mouth? Why are we forcing things into us? If our body is in a natural state saying, I do not want food.
Well, that's why you only do certain foods.
But I'm saying, no, it's telling you it doesn't want food at all. I'm
But
trying
you
to
have
heal.
to be that discernment also. To
For
know,
yourself?
Yes. Because even though you don't want to eat doesn't mean that you should not still hydrate yourself. Should not eat something solid enough to where you won't start getting worse in your sickness because you don't have any energy to fight off what you're doing.
You want
But
a lot of
it takes energy.
a lot of hot liquid.
But I'm saying, no, it takes energy. It takes energy to digest. So if you're gonna
That
digest,
keeps you more.
but I'm saying, no, if it's taking you energy to digest food, you're using that same energy that could be healing you.
But see, you're not depleted from energy. That's just us in America.
That's what I'm saying.
That's just us in America. You're not hungry from skipping lunch. You're hungry about 3 weeks from not having nothing. That's when you're truly hungry. You know what I'm saying? Us in America, we eat so much and we do all these things to where when we skip a meal, our brain is telling us, hey, it's time to eat. I ain't ate in 4 or 5 hours. That's not necessarily true.
When was
It's
the
a
last time you
conditioning.
guys went without breakfast?
every day. I don't eat breakfast.
Yeah, I don't really eat breakfast. I have
I
coffee.
really eat
What
like
time-
1,
what
2
time?
o'clock
Coffee is my breakfast.
Has it affected you from high school?
from high school.
From like when you used to eat breakfast in high school?
I really didn't eat breakfast in high school either.
But they tell us that we're supposed to.
They say it's
Breakfast
they
is
say it's
most
the important meal.
of the
But
day.
did you know, I ain't gonna lie, when I do eat breakfast in the morning, that gonna be popping, and I do got a little energy in me, you know.
Yeah.
And
See,
I
that's
can-
every-
and I can-
That's not everybody. I eat breakfast. I'm ready to go back to sleep. If I have some grits, bacon, and eggs, I ain't trying to do
But see,
shit.
By the
depends
time it
depends on
digests.
what you eat too.
You know what
and
I
how
mean?
your body digests it.
Did-
Digest it.
Did I
Because
send you
eat
guys-
fruit, I can eat a shake, and I'll have energy after I've eaten, and I'll be full. Depends on what you put in your body.
Did I send you guys the billionaire morning routine?
No, but send it in the text.
Send it now.
Send it in the text. All right,
Hey,
good
send it in the
topic,
text.
y'all. All right, so
Hey,
we're gonna
send it in
move
the
to the
text.
most juicy part, the relationship segment, and I want to know, fellas, what's going on? What's up? Do men move in with women for in-house pussy? What is the number one reason men move in with women and vice versa?
Now this is Cleveland's topic. I'm just letting y'all know.
No, it ain't. But it's
It
good.
is.
I'm joking. I'm joking. But should we go first, Don? I don't think I've ever had that issue or anything like that.
You ain't never stayed with nobody.
Yeah, except my mama. That was it. The last time I had
I say,
Oh, you
room-
never stayed with anybody. That's what you just said, right?
Who, me?
You never like moved in with somebody.
Yeah, I ain't never moved in with nobody. I have somebody move. I've moved. Somebody stay with me. I ain't never.
yeah. So it's it'll be
but
hard
did
for us to talk
but
on
you
that.
more so wanted that person to be together so y'all could do what
Say
you
vice
do.
versa.
Nah, I
Vice
think
versa?
I think it was more so you don't understand it. That wasn't my reason. I felt like more so I wanted to connect with that person, and then once you get inside, you're like, oh damn, this is sweet. This is
Okay,
it.
so if you live with the person, do you not expect
Pussy.
to not be on your phone on Pornhub jacking your dick off? Don't you expect to be
Shanti.
intimate? I'm asking questions.
It just took a turn.
Girl, look, the ratings just went up. We got 10 new followers.
Come on now. Let me hold the bell
This
back.
says shout out Mook B.
We got 10 new followers. Go, say it again, Shanti. What you say?
They said shout out to Mook B.
No, she's talking about the other part.
Yo.
But no, I think as I am getting more deeper into my situations for my relationship, I feel like it's at first it wasn't a thing. I didn't give a fuck about going in the other room and handling me. You know what I'm saying?
You did that? Oh, wow. You did that? Oh, wow.
Why not?
Oh,
Why
jeez.
not? It's still like
I do that shit right there. I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
I'm like, can I join you?
like, and it's to say that like you do your thing, you do it. I ain't tripping.
You
But
need some
now-
help. You need some
but
help with
now,
that girl.
Even more so, like it's the pornography for me that's the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like
You more turned on by the porn than her.
no, I'm not. I feel like that's the thing that we have to separate ourselves from. I feel like to be indulged in pornography and I'm in a relationship is an issue in its own.
You think it's bad?
Yeah, because I mean, what do you? I'm not saying that that's why you're in a relationship.
I
but
think
I
it
mean,
Go ahead, Cody. Go ahead. Run it, Cody. Wrote it before I go.
The comment was actually, what's the point in having in-house pussy if all you do is work?
If all you do is work.
Yeah. And I'm like,
I think I can always find time for in-house pussy. I ain't that damn busy at work.
no, I be,
I
I be.
somebody on the female side.
Yeah, I mean, oh.
The comment to me
But
was,
see-
what's the point in having in-house pussy if you're always working?
But see, these days females not interested in sex, and I said that a while ago. But okay.
It's the age. It's not.
I
You know.
personally feel like it comes with a level of maturity. Like when we were younger,
All I need is-
sex was the highlight of life.
Your
but
your hormones
you
was
get-
thriving.
Right,
And
now you get older and you realize sex ain't paying no bills unless your ass on Pornhub, on Backpage, or some other
Selling it.
selling the sex. Exactly. But
wow,
how do you know?
right?
don't put my boy on blast. Just ride over that.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no.
Just ride over that.
But at some point, it's,
We want
it's
Backpage to
level
make a
of
comeback.
Maturity when sex doesn't rule your life anymore.
Amen.
Because it doesn't at this point.
But the thing is, this is the thing when you do move in or when you do like have that significant other. I mean, it shouldn't be something that you
Shouldn't be the main.
shouldn't be the main attraction to that person. But then at the same time, hey, you gotta get the right one.
But at that same
Right.
notion, at
Get
that
the right
same
one because it already be there. So necessarily you wouldn't be
right.
at that same notion, if there
like
goes
butter rabbits.
there goes where the monogamy shit switches up. Because you want me to cut off all these other broads because this is the only in-house pussy I got.
But this other broad is gonna suck it.
what?
But over here,
Wow.
they gonna do this, that, and the
I'm
other.
gonna put a nigga in the pennies.
Go ahead, Don. Pop your shit, bro. I'm with you, Don. Go
No,
ahead.
and that's
Pop
what I'm
your
saying.
shit, bro.
Like that-
Shati.
I'm with you, bro.
We had this conversation before about monogamy, but I feel like in a man's stance, we don't mind it. We don't want you to go out there and do nothing, but the main focus is because we don't want nobody else fucking our girl. That's the main reason we don't want nobody else penetrating.
Nah. I would say that, but yeah, I would say that. That ain't it. But I don't want you. But
Said all
that,
my church folks watch.
no, that's not what I'm saying. But I want to piggyback off of you, Black. But you still, if you want us to end a monogamous relationship, you still need to keep that energy.
Oh, no.
on
That's
what
what
you
I'm
got to
saying.
keep me.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
feel what I'm saying?
No, that's what,
Absolutely, and don't switch it up because if
Yeah.
you switch it up, baby, I'm out too.
no, that's what I'm saying, and that's on the other side. That's the other side of it. Of if I'm gonna be monogamous with you, I'm okay with just fucking you, but I just need to be able to get off my same rocks that I was gonna get off if I was fucking them.
Yeah, exactly. Like don't be don't be turning over talking about you got a headache, motherfucker.
I feel
Something like that.
If you was doing it like
That nigga
that,
said you
and
got
you
a
was,
headache.
you know what I'm saying, you was
You ain't got a
handling-
headache yet.
Listen, whoa, relax.
They said they did that shit.
Relax.
Give your ass a headache, all right. Go ahead.
But no, if you started that way, I mean, you gotta kind of keep it going because if not, that was a catfish. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And
preach it,
but
Cody.
then
Preach
at
the
the same
gospel,
time,
Cody.
you gotta understand that things aren't as exciting. That's why you gotta keep it exciting. So that is not just roll over.
Can I speak? Jesus. Like, I'm glad y'all brought this shit
You know
up
you
here.
said Jesus before what you said.
I'm just saying, look.
It was
If
a
you
pause for me.
if we enter into something and I met you on one energy and you did this stuff to get me, you may have to continue to keep me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not saying
I don't want you to move past that point. If a woman told you that, would you feel that way? Like, so
Yes.
are you taking her on those same dates?
But you
are you
can't,
taking her
like-
out to those same trips?
Yes.
And you can't drop that bomb
Yes.
D too.
I would love
I want to be the guest on the show next week.
I would love to keep it up, keep it spicy, keep it interesting.
BMF.
Because I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Next month.
I'm a one woman person. If I'm fucking you, I'm only fucking you. I ain't about to be out there, bitch. But you know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I got to look God at it. I got to look God at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, bro. I'm not gonna let you get on.
You know.
Hold on, hell no. I'm not gonna let you just bring God in here like that.
Yeah, he don't want you to be a whoremonger. You can't sleep
Hold
with
on, hell no.
such and such
Bruh,
and
see, this
such.
is my
No.
problem with
Let's
you
stay on
God.
subject and we'll do
This is
that.
my problem with you
We'll
God
do
people,
no.
because
Don't do that
y'all wanna
because
no,
you got- you
let-
gonna
let's
fight
fit-
both
no.
of us.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
okay
finish.
with it. I'm
Let's
okay
go
with
Let's
it.
finish.
Y'all want to pick and choose
Let's
part of
finish.
the part y'all want to do.
No,
Y'all not supposed to
no,
have
no.
sex
Let's
without marriage.
let's finish.
So why y'all having sex at
Listen,
all?
let's finish.
Okay.
We can have that. We can have
We'll
that
have that
off.
conversation.
We can have that off screen.
No. We got a
Let's talk
conversation
about
now.
that.
We can have
Let's
that.
talk
We can.
about
We got a conversation
We can have
now.
that.
I can't go fuck this, and this person, but in y'all book that y'all supposed to be following. Y'all not supposed to be having sex with nobody outside of marriage.
Right. So
So
if
how you
you
gonna
are,
pick and choose on what part you
I'm
gonna
about
do?
to jump in.
Jump in. Right.
all right. So like I was saying, when you're supposed to be with that one person, okay, that's what you're building for. But at the same time, you're not in a relationship, so you shouldn't be having. You're not married, right?
And one has
Not
a greater
married.
consequence.
But also, we are all not perfect. We are not God. We are working to be that way. And if you truly and are you disciplined like that, then you follow that route
Sound
for
like
sure.
somebody
But you
had
better
sex
stand.
before
But you
marriage.
can't stand on two sides either.
Yeah.
So you
What-
gotta
listen.
So you gotta
One,
choose.
listen.
And I just said you gotta choose.
Listen. One has a greater consequence.
How?
Which one?
How is me
Adultery?
having sex with 3 people in a room or me having sex with one person any different?
One
Because-
person that you're in a relationship and that you know and that you're building to a marriage. There is a difference. Listen, there's a difference between. Listen, there's a difference between premarital sex and whoremongering.
Don's trying to have threesomes.
Yeah, that what you call it. I mean, bro, you right. It's all sin. Is this and that? It's all sin. It's all dirty. We're not professing, that we perfect at all. It's all sin. But there's a different level of conviction that comes over you that now you done did some fucked up shit, but you know that shit. You know that shit
I
there.
thought no sin was no bigger than the other sin.
It is, but
It's levels.
no. It is
It's
no
levels of
bigger,
commandment.
but you're missing it. There are different
Commandments
levels
are.
of convictions on a person.
What's the difference in conviction?
So
We can have that off camera because we can go all day with that. But let's get back on topic. Let's get back on topic.
But this was tough.
As far as why do men and I hate that because men. I mean, because I only see that in Atlanta to where the dude moves in. The dude moves in with the girl for survival purposes, and while they at it, they got in-house pussy. You know what I'm saying? Would y'all agree? In the chat room, would y'all agree?
Not just Atlanta, bro. That's
Nah,
bro. It's not just Atlanta. See, the problem with our mindset is we thinking that only you
Well,
gotta
I've
stop-
only seen that in Atlanta.
Well, you only stay in Atlanta.
Not necessarily.
You only stay in Atlanta. I know there's some dudes in New York right now staying with a broad right now. I know for a fact. Some
I
niggas there.
believe either if you are a Christian or not, sleeping with multiple people definitely is not healthy, okay? And it does not do well. I mean, you with that one person, you're building towards something as well.
I was saying on a spiritual level. I didn't say
And-
about health.
Oh, spiritual level? Spiritual level because you are entwining those spirits. You're entwining that energy and changing from one person to another. A woman, when she is choosing to be with a man, she is taking it in directly. And so if a man is continuing to put himself inside other people and then try to come back to you, or either just going in a circle,
You got all
y'all
that in you now.
got all of that flowing.
And vice versa. If a woman is literally being penetrated by multiple men, and I come in after
Didn't I
him,
just say that?
Yeah, you did.
I
You,
just
you,
said
you
that.
did. He's just on a rant.
Dang.
So
He's
you
on a
remember.
resign.
I'm saying on the other side. You said if a dude do it.
But I'm saying I said in the beginning of my statement, I said the woman is the one that takes that in. So like if she is sleeping with other men, then that's a bad thing as
I heard
well.
it. I'm sorry, I thought
But
you said
I said it that way
Okay.
too. I did because it's being transferred.
nastiest.
Yeah.
But if your partner with it, what's the problem with it?
What?
If your partner with it, what's the problem with it?
Yeah, in an open relationship. I mean,
Right,
if
that's
both
not a
parties agree, then
relationship.
How is it not an open relationship if we have an understanding? If that's our
I
relationship.
thought an open relationship was when you guys can go outside of your relationship too.
yeah, that's what
No,
that's what he's saying, right?
That's not what I'm saying.
He said.
I said if we're bringing somebody, if we're bringing someone in, and you understand who this person is,
This
how
circle's
is
still
what's the
closed.
issue?
But aren't you going outside by sleeping with the other person, although y'all in the same room?
No, going outside is I'm going to do my thing without you, and you don't know what's going on outside of us.
Really now, I would think even if we decide to do threesome, you bring another girl in, and I'm fucking her. I've went outside of you to fuck her, although you're in the room. You know what I mean? Because that's just what I think.
Outside is there's no knowledge of you going out here doing this. That's outside. You don't even know who the person may possibly be. This could just be whoever. In-house, I don't think in-house. I don't think that's the only reason niggas move girls in. I think it's circumstances. If a woman is in
Survival.
if a girl is in a situation and y'all rocking,
But it helps. I can say that.
If a girl is in a position to move in with a guy, or a guy is in a position to move with a girl, it may be based off circumstances. My situation may be.
I agree.
My situation may need me to be over here.
It may be cheap.
If we were already together, would you not let me come stay with you? If I'm already together, would I not let you come stay with me? If we're in a position where we're talking about we possibly going to grow, we've been together for all these years, and now a situation came about where you don't like your living situation, or your living situation is an issue, why wouldn't you come live with me? You here with me on a daily basis. Why wouldn't it be?
Because I can still go home into my own peace. You can have your own peace, and we can understand that when we are together, we can be together a while. We just still need to separate, and then we can continue it going. I feel like if you're with somebody for too long, you don't have space for yourself anymore. So in order for you to continue to be the person you were before me, I feel like you need that space.
There's only so many rooms.
Until you move in together, that's when we got to figure out, okay.
Yeah, y'all come into covenant and vows, and now y'all one. So okay, now we'll share this space forever, or whatever.
I feel like
That's marriage.
all right. Well,
I need a house the size of a village.
should you get married before? Should you live with somebody before getting married?
I don't believe so.
I don't think that
I think you should sample it.
I think sample,
Yeah.
because you
I
spend
think
so much time.
and I know that's
You know what I mean?
that's against, but I've had
Still have it.
I've had my people tell me that just
Have your own place. I say.
yeah, you know what I mean. Just I always
When
keep
you
that.
get married, you just move in the next day.
No, that's why
Wait.
he said sample.
Yeah.
That's when you spend like some time over there, more than just a few days.
But you still don't
Got-
really know the real them.
until you move
move
in
in.
and stay in there.
Yes, until
Yeah.
it's permanent.
Yeah.
Cause
You be like,
Cause you could fake who you are
For a
few
long
months.
time,
You
right.
could fake.
Yeah,
If
you
like,
dating a representative. I do believe that is healthy.
You can have
you know,
a false representation.
going home all the time is giving you time to reset and be that other nigga.
Exactly.
you know.
I need you here consistently for 3 months.
Let
Then
me
you
see
go
what
back
you
to
look
your
like.
last
I
friend.
do.
For real in the morning.
Yeah, let's see what underneath that wig
Facts.
or whatever. You know.
But that's why you do it a couple of weeks, like back to back, back to back, back to back.
Weeks
back to back.
ain't
Nah,
doing
Cody.
shit.
Nah,
We can go
nah.
out of town
It
for
would it would be for what they talking about. Like, I would say a good 2-3 years. You know what I mean? Just and
getting
put
married?
listen and put yourself.
Oh
Wait a
my
minute.
God,
Let me
Jesus
finish.
Christ.
Let me finish. 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 Let me finish.
Jesus Christ.
What
There's
does he
two.
want? What does he want?
There's two sides.
What do you want, Bradley?
There's two sides. Yes, you can abstain, you know, the whole courting time, dating period, then you get married and then you move in together and now you're learning each other as a person, waking up day to day and who don't like the toilet seat up and all that mess. That's marriage. That's working it out on how we can coexist together. There's phases of that. You know what I'm saying? That's a new marriage. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking like I'm married myself. But then also on the other side,
Besides you, darn, you don't.
on the other side, let me finish this and I'm gonna get out. On the other side, to where you get this sample, you know what I'm saying? And it's wrong by spiritual standards, by church standards, I would say. You know, it's called shacking for you. You know what I mean? For you to, for you to be living with each other and doing what y'all do and not married. But then again, you really learn that person. You really get to decide: is this who I want to spend the rest of my life with. You know what I'm saying? Hell, that girl iPhone don't even recognize her in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But
They don't recognize you.
can you learn? You know what I'm saying? Can you learn? Can you learn to to tolerate that and be okay with that and still love her? You know what I'm saying? So I do see both sides of it. You know what I mean? But it just comes down to which path you want to follow.
We love him though, Cleveland. We love him.
You know.
Said we called on you a lot.
I am not trying to learn my husband when we get married. That's dead. Because if I gotta learn you then and your ass is who you say you ain't, I don't believe in divorce.
Listen, I think that's exciting. I would love to get in an arranged marriage and then I spend my honeymoon getting to know my wife. Now I know that's fairy tale shit, but
what if it's sandpaper?
I'm saying,
what if it's sandpaper?
I'm saying, but think of it like this: you get married and you don't feel no different than any other day. It's like I've been with you for the last 5 years. I hate folks that date for 10 years, they get married and divorce 2 years. Lay that down the line. Like, what kind of shit is that?
They figured out that that's not who they wanted to be with.
You should have did that before you took the vows, and now you in some other deeper shit. Because you're probably still married even after the divorce. You don't know that?
I personally, I don't know. I think with
I ain't just let Bradley just walk over that. You probably still married even
Brush
after
past
divorce.
that.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What you mean by that? Like
What does that even
They still
mean?
fuck around?
No, that's that. God only let us out of a marriage if there's infidelity. If you just grew apart and decided to marry somebody else, you are now an adulterer or adulteress.
So what's adultery?
That's true.
What's adultery?
You cheat on your wife or husband.
So if we get a divorce, I'm cheating? If there was no infidelity?
Did you divorce with God?
No.
Did you
listen, it till death do us part is the only reason that you divorce, or if somebody is cheating. If your wife goes and sleep with another man, you now have a biblical right to divorce the person. But if you just grew together, if you just grew apart and just don't like each other no more, no, those vows still stick regardless of what the government said.
That's why Will and Jada still married.
So I'm just asking this: is marriage almost a cult?
They said that they said once we got married, we not letting go.
Jada said that Will is trash in bed. Ooh. She said that shit.
She didn't say that about Will. Stop playing.
She did. Cleveland actually showed me the post.
Yeah, we need to cover that next week, cause.
So I'm just saying. So is marriage a cult?
I don't think it is, Don. You go so left sometimes.
I'm saying though, you said till death do us part. There's like,
and that makes a cult. That's a vow.
I'm saying a vow
that we are gonna do this until one of us pass.
A new way to walk said, bro, they love God and compromise on His law. It's so interesting.
Come on, talk to him.
Keep on listening.
Preach.
Keep on listening, bro.
No, ain't no compromising because we said at the end of the day, sin is sin.
Sin is sin.
Sin is sin.
No, but then y'all said some other shit behind
I know because I said you have
to
choose. That was my direct words and my what I said. I said what I said. You gotta choose. Ain't no straddling the fence. So either you gonna be a fool on it.
I love God. You love God. What's wrong?
But I do love God.
Those are just excuses not to subscribe
girl said
to
amen
it.
after y'all had sex. What you gonna say?
So do you know what amen means?
I don't.
It means I agree. That's all we make. We make stuff so deep and just so, you know what I mean? Like, come on, stop
Lucifer,
it.
Amen is the short form of Amenadiel. That's his name. His name is Amen.
I don't know too much about that, but okay.
I'm just. We got. I think we got one topic left before we get out of here.
Nah, I think we covered it.
We did.
Oh, we did. All right, that's me. So you passed me the ball. Cool. We're gonna move into my spiritual pill for the people today. And I got this about 2 weeks ago. But I was in my time, and I feel like God was speaking to me about my workspace and how's your workspace and how's your seek. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I asked God was why am I not victorious in some areas of my life? You know what I mean? And then a word came to me a few days later where my preacher was saying, you're not victorious because you won't study. You know what I'm saying? And it brought me back to the workspace of when you are in a time and when you're in a certain space of where there is a flow, of where of where you can hear and you can listen, from God, from the Holy Spirit, where you can listen for your next direction, where you can listen from of what to do next, or what to do now, or what to revisit. You know what I mean? And I wanted to ask people on how's your workspace. It may be a time of where you have a space and a time to either whatever it may be for you. Either it's studying, whether it's reading, whether if it's just adding to what you know, add to your knowledge to implement on some things. But I want us as a people to get comfortable in our own personal workspace. And I want you to ask yourself of the question of how is your seek? Are you really seeking a thing, or are you just diving into a surface? I had a dream, and I was reminded of this. I had a dream of where I was standing over a large body of water, and I was contemplating to jump in this mug because, it was like a huge ocean, and I was just hovering over it. And I'm like, I don't want to go in the ocean. And then I saw like lightning flashes in the ocean of where a lightning flash, and I see like a little figure down as if it was a fish. The lightning flashed again, and it was a bigger fish as if it was a whale or a shark. And then another lightning flash, and it was a huge, humongous thing. And I became tremendously scared in this dream. Like, I hope I don't fall off of. First of all, why the hell am I hovering over the damn ocean? What the fuck I'm doing over the damn ocean? You know what I mean? But I decided to jump in, and I went all the way down to the bottom of a thing, and there I found treasure. I saw like a chest, and it was dark because there's no light down there, but I had like a little light, and it was and when I opened the chest, it was treasures. It was all of the stuff that I liked. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So yes, not just that, but look how deep I had to go to find my treasure. It's not gonna be you contemplating from hovering over it, deciding to jump in or not even midway. Sometimes you're gonna have to go all the way down to the bottom of a thing, and it's there you will find your treasure. Selah, still on that. And that's my spiritual pill. Thank you for allowing me to share.
That's facts. But that was a dope ass
Go ahead, it's all right.
Dope-ass
It was a dope ass dress, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? God be talking. God be talking.
He be talking.
He talk. I don't care.
He be talking.
You can hold the sage. Hold the rock. Give me Jesus. The real rock. Ugh.
Can I ask, can you not like disclaim other people's? Like,
that's my preference. That's me boasting.
But I'm saying you can, but
I can do that.
When someone else religion,
you disclaimed us. You came against us just about a good 10 minutes ago. That's what's wrong with you, God people. You respect us.
No. What I said was by your God and what you speak of. By your God and what you speak of, you're playing both sides. That's what I said. I didn't disclaim what you do. I said what you claim for and what you say you're doing. You're not practicing correctly. That's what I said. I didn't discard your God at all. I never discarded it. So don't discard hers. Is what I'm saying. Whatever she believes in, don't discard it. When that man was when that Muslim man sat here beside us, you didn't discard his. You didn't discard Allah. You didn't say nothing about it. You said, "Oh, my father is Muslim." You brought up that and apologized. So don't. I'm just saying, don't disclaim somebody else's. You don't push down somebody else's belief because of yours. And I think that's a part of your book as well.
We had another wonderful week here every Wednesday from 6:30 at my Dysfunctional Family. He had to pop off. Make sure y'all tune in every week. Sugar, where can they find you at, boo?
You can find me everywhere. You can find me on YouTube at Ashanti Lovely Locks. You can also find me on Instagram at Ashanti Diana and Ashanti Lovely Locks. You can also follow my lovely page at _lovely me, and my lovely is lovely.me. My lovely is spelled LOVELEE. That's 2 E's. No.
Kid Cole, where you at?
My name is Codename Wit. Okay. No, you can find me on Instagram at _Codename Wit, and also YouTube. It's Whitney's World, and it is what it is, people. It was a beautiful, beautiful time tonight. Where can I find you, Bradley?
Man, you can follow me at T._Bradley. Also peeping on the page at my_Dysfunctional_family on the gram. And then also check out our YouTube. A lot of y'all's watching the clips, stuff like that. But go to the YouTube at New Radio Station Live and go back and watch some of these stuff. Tune in. And yeah, be blessed.
I don't know if none of y'all got 30 minutes. But whoever does, if not nobody. Can you open that? Yeah, whoever does got 30 minutes. LOONI, he just came from Americus, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I know Bradley, you got to go. I don't know if Ashanti, you can stick around. Oh, you got to go?
No, I ain't gotta go.
All right, so we'll probably still just interview him. My Instagram is Allstar Dutch. Nugga.NoUglyGirlsAllowed.
And I really want y'all to follow this YouTube page. We almost at this 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe to our YouTube.
Oh man, let's get it poppin'.
That's Nuradio.
Mr. Right Now in the building.
Hey.
Right now. You know what I'm saying?
Came in and set the alarm.
Look, his Ben's going off. You gotta go turn that off real quick.
Yeah, but we're not gonna end the show just right now. LOONI just traveled here from Americus, Georgia, man. I appreciate him.
As far as hell, if anybody don't know what that is.
Yeah,
that's far.
He just drove from Americus, Georgia, so we're gonna definitely make sure we still get him this interview in. I'm gonna definitely talk to him, chop it up, see what he got going on. So we're gonna go to a little break right now. We had a dope show. I think that was super duper hard. I love y'all energy. I love that we was able to get over some energy.
Pull it together.
But that's the dysfunctional part of the family.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna go to a quick break and then come back and bring LOONI on.
Yep.
She can finally get the
I don't know about y'all.
See, Cody would have been able to stick around for the interview if she would have got her food.
For real. For real.
But yeah, I mean, I understand everybody got moves, but I don't even want to tell him to turn around and he was already on the list.
Yeah, that's kind of.
But why he
But
Because
we might dysfunction. Right. Like, what do you mean? I'm going to turn your mic off.
Hey, shawty got ass like ooh, baby, this is something way used to. Just smoke out the pack in his kung fu. Run a play, bring it back, and we redo. Me and Don can't wait till we leave. Cause we be high as some eagles. Shitting on niggas like seagulls. I need something good cause we evil. And you know I live life like a Rico. I need me a son for a sequel. I need me a seed. No, run a play, ooh you foul, that's a free throw. Do the beat like I'm Debo. Never fry, that's a word to the G code. Words to the G code. 100 on the dash like that's G code. Shout to make it fast like that. I just match the gas like that. I just put the pads like that. Shout to got the head like that. I should make it jab like that. Shout to got the bag like that. Shout to get that cash like that. You know I fuck up the party. You know we pick up tight. You know I break out the bottles. You know how to fuck me a model. You know how me snatch me a model. You know I got it, then let it. You know I got it, say bottle. Shout to got the head like that. Shout to make the bed like that. Shout to go to work and do the shit. Shout it with the shit, she the bitch. That's pussy like that. Shout it in the back, in the veil. Shout it make a cash real quick, yeah. Shout it turn a nigga to a trick, yeah. Shout it in the bag, turn the tricks, yeah. Bet you think that ass, she got lip, yeah. Shout it spin the block and hit a lid, yeah. Shout it, drop it on the dick, yeah. Pop it, drop it, she the shit, yeah. Ain't the one you wanna play with. You gon' grab the door cause she's a lady.
Scotty, that's hot.
Gon' make a way, we gon' make a way. Reach for the stars, we do that today. Believe in what we do, cause we ain't gon' play. And I know that we bout it, it's never too late. We ain't gon' stop until we get it. We ain't gon' flop, we been here a minute. Know how we rock, there is no limit. I come in the game and I get them the business, yeah, yeah. Girl, shoot to the break. For that bitch, yeah, I got that pussy sideways. Said a nigga in the house, we fucking the driveway. She said the tits swallow the dinner, she a cry, baby.
said the distance so good, it had annihilated. If I the pussy like steak, shit, just to wait it. At a nigga birthday, I was singing for paper. Said pay the nigga, so I guess the pussy was cake. She said she wanna try to dig it, cause she like how I'm tasting. Yeah. Tell me what he's marking for. He gon' know but doors that a nigga can't close. Said he was smoke, but I just off the pole. Take her to the room, stop her, throw her through her nose. Don't let me show her you a hoe. I'm just a nigga that play his role. Only fucking what you on the road. Nigga, don't talk to me, just cry till you hate it. Yeah. I'm not a minute man, girl, gotta fuck twice. She said her nigga gon' pull up, that's alright. Can't even make it through the door, she put a pipe on side. Drag me to the kitchen Sunday day when I go where, yeah, that bitch you need me. Use that grapefruit with that twist, tryna get that semen. Niggas toes curling, got me cutting semen. Use that spitty 3,000, got her own sequence. Feeling like I'm in heaven, but I'm out for demon. On demon time, baby girl, give me reason. She said we just only friends, but she ain't mean it. We gon' make her only fans, praying he don't see shit. Late at night, I'ma fuck your girl, yeah, once or twice. Late at night, nigga, this a game, I don't play now. Late at night, I don't give a fuck if I'm on the side. Late at night, I know that this day done change her life.
To the cat, so I get behind my loser. I'm with Ken, we drop here like a Uzi. Bring your girl to the party, some move. Now we winning that first, we was losing. They gon' eat it, just pick out the sauce. I get high and I think about the sauce. Cut a chicken, geek up the exhaust. If you with them, then you gotta lay with them. Wipe them up like a clean up, don't play with them. Clean them up like the cleaner, you stay with them. MBU do, I can't be not play with them. At the show, we gon' come through the back. Back to back, it's a wipe out them facts. Get your jiggy just like you a fat. No, they listen, don't act running back.
She ain't have no motion. Run around the city, count paper, get to it. Put that on my jewelry. That A with my city, boy, you was a tourist. This a cat, no Puma. And the 706, I don't need no Uber. Looking like something cooler. Chill, I leave the scat pack and talk to you losers.
Rock out, hop out, bet I go down like a dropout, VVS hit when I pop out, CPND, I can't bring in the block out. We got a hit, knock out, everything that you be rapping, you not bout. All that capping, you trying to get my clout. Putting all you fake rappers in timeout.
Right back, 392 of the cat, so I get behind my loser. I'm with Ken, we drop hit like a Uzi. Bring your girl to the party, some move. Now we winning that first, we was losing. They gon' eat it, just pick out the sauce. I get high and I think about the sauce. Cut a chicken, geek up the exhaust. If you with them, then you gotta lay with them. Wipe them up like a clean up, don't play with them. Clean them up like the cleaner, you stay with them. MBU do, I can't be not play with them. At the show, we gon' come through the back. Back to back, it's a wipe out them facts. Get your jiggy just like you a fat. No, they listen, don't act running back.
Hold up, wait. Watch me do my dance. I step and route these hands while these couple hundreds bands. I pick them up, then count it, then I stuff them in my pants. I'm hit status and blow your van. You know my stats will turn up the man.
Never end up going in, I'm wrap up the ceiling. One of the bags, I'm hot like an engine. Chasing this paper, I'm minding my business. Girl, real fine, I'ma get right with it. 584, going in, let's get back into it. Real from Atlanta, bass get the thumpers, I hit like a drum. Rockin' the city, my drink get the leaking.
Wipe out, 392 of the cat, so I get behind my loser. I'm with Ken, we drop hit like a Uzi. Bring your girl to the party, some move. Now we winning that first, we was losing. They gon' eat it, just pick out the sauce. I get high and I think about the sauce. Cut a chicken, geek up the exhaust. If you with them, then you gotta lay with them. Wipe them up like a clean up, don't play with them. Clean them up like the cleaner, you stay with them. MBU do, I can't be not play with them. At the show, we gon' come through the back. Back to back, it's a wipe out them facts. Get your jiggy just like you a fat. No, they listen, don't act running back.
Capping in your line. Watch the light hit the ice, it's showtime. Like G, run it up, it's showtime. I be chillin', I know I could pop it. Like a year worth of rain in my pocket. Say you better than me, need to stop it. If they bite on the trend, I'm the topic. If the juice say he ready, I'm with it. DYK on your head like a fitted. Beamer X6, you pull up in the Civic. I told him don't bring me no deal and I'm in it. Get the coolin', my brothers, we hot. Like the baby.
What's up? We are Digital Young King. You are locked in with my dysfunctional family. They turned for show. You did? Yes, sir.
Are you a web creator? Get ready to up your WordPress game with Elementor, an award-winning website builder.
I did everything I had to do. Cause I had to, I had to say fuck love. I had to stand in the mud. I had to hone the drug. I made a run on the plug. I had to tell her I love her. I am so sorry, Your Honor. I had to take off the condom. I had to stop being humble. I had to lie to my mama. Told her I went got a job. I had to hustle and rob. I had to damn the starve for it. I had to count in the dog. I had to go against the odds. I had to swim with the shark. My name got too damn large. Fuck the fame, I'm too damn large. I had to run in the wood, take it apart and bury the parts. I had to squeeze the cake. I had to leave the state. I had to leave the brakes. I had to lead the way. I had to fall on my knees and pray. I had to feed my faith. I ain't ate it so long. I had to clean the plate. I had to gnaw the bone. What was the easy way? I took the hard way. And that's on God. Like I was God mistake. I had to cut off friends. I had to commit a sin. I would do it again if I had to do it again. I know these people pretend. I had to go with the wind. I mean, don't go to the end. I had to get the cash. I had to take it back. I had to fucking crash. I had to get the cash. I had to take it back. I had to fucking crash. I had to jump the gun. I had to sleep with the rifle. I had to run with the bomb on me. Look like I joined the ISIS. I'm with some real lifers. I'm with the real snipers. I had to put my hand on the Bible. I had to get on my shit. Not even wearing a diaper. I had to lift the Peter Piper. Yeah, I'ma pick the pepper. We with the shits wherever. I'm on a different level. I'm on a different schedule. I ain't got time. I had to get out and get it. I'm on the grind. Play with you for what? Up the eye. I had to roll with fire. I done lost too many bros. I had to bless the street. I'ma out you the road. I had to give it a D, like it was the Super Bowl. Bitches dirty, niggas dirty. You gotta shoot the scope. Dirty money, dirty pistol. I had a ringworm. For the money, burn his head like it's a ping pong. I had to cut off friends. I had to commit a sin. I would do it again if I had to do it again. I know these people pretend. I had to go with the wind. I mean, don't go to the end. I had to get the cash. I had to take it back. I had to fucking crash. I had to get the cash. I had to take it back. I had to fucking crash. I had
Yeah, what up, man? We back in the building, man.
Hey, man, welcome back to the dinner table, man. We switched out the little light skin one from one of my personal partners. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who I look like a brother. This is one of my brothers right here, for real, man. I think we've been knowing each other for about 8 years now. Yeah. Super dope artist.
You want to hear? Definitely one of my personal artists.
Yeah, super duper dope artist. Has done plenty records. Has freestyled forever. He don't give a damn if it's a beat on or not. So much passion in his music, so much dedication, so much grind, so many things I've seen him go through, and to continue to still chase his dream and go after what he want. Still winning competitions. Done won every open mic I don't ever seen him in.
Oh yeah. Won every open
just
mic.
one of my real cool, real family members to the. I want to welcome my boy LOONI, man. LOONI, what's happening, man?
Literally, what's up?
It's literally LOONI, man.
And one time, LOONI, I could tell like you a real artist, bro. Like you really dive in this. You really dive in this shit, don't you, bro? I could tell. I could tell. Like I feel like you also classically trained too. You be singing, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could tell like he meant to do that. You see how you stack them harmonies.
Yeah, you gotta. You know, I don't know. It kind of like I kind of taught myself how to sing.
Okay.
And listening to other people. Tapping in different vibes.
So there's never been any type of professionalism that went behind your. Have you had any like musical singing training?
No. I don't even know how to sing. I don't even know how to read music. I mean, I was in the choir class when I was younger. You know what I mean? But
was you the lead singer?
Nah, I don't even sing it.
But I can tell you understand music.
Yeah,
you understand how the notes come together.
Yeah, I learned from here.
And what what made you comfortable to say I'm gonna sing on something?
Oh, that I don't know, cause I was singing before I ever heard of T-Pain or anything. Like my mama used to run around and just clean up the house, listen to all types of music. So me personally, I just felt like I could do it. I like sounds. I always tapped into it. Music always did something to me. But yeah, I can't even name too many big influences that I had. You hear me? Like coming from where I come from, people, they looked at me crazy, like, why he singing? Then I get to dropping. Yeah, I get to dropping them choruses, and they be like, hold on.
Let me get LOONI on the record.
We got some.
Like, well, hold on, he's singing pain. Like, he got, like, this built up, like, and he ain't scared to do it. Like, a high note, you won't even try to be like, well, LOONI just did that and blend it with another note. Like, you don't even hear it until you know.
Yeah.
You be like, man, who on that record?
That's one thing I always
him?
liked about you. Like, when watch you perform, you really captivate the audience to where they buy in to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I will say this, LOONI, how Stewie, and I will get deeper into the Stewie story, but how Stewie introduced me to him was that, hey man, I just met this young nigga, and this nigga walked up to me at the club, outside the club at 3 o'clock in the morning, outside the strip club, and this nigga started beating on his chest and started rapping.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? And then the nigga came to the studio and did it.
That's
and the
passion.
nigga made a beat behind. That's why I was asking
When
that
you
record,
did.
because I remember when I remember when y'all was doing it. I remember when all that was going on.
It didn't have no beat to it.
Right now was not. Right now was.
When it was just on his chest.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn. I was like, who is this young nigga? And you always had like this Kilo Ali vibe for me. And you probably didn't even know who Kilo Ali was.
Yeah.
But you always had like this Kilo Ali, but you had this act like a hard Kilo Ali to me. That's why. That's why
I'm aggressive by mistake now. Like, I don't be trying.
You be trying. Yeah.
And it's crazy because I always try to tell people like, nah, that's just LOONI, bro. He not tripping. It's just LOONI, bro. He just LOONI, nigga. Just understand that's him. That's my nigga. He not meaning no harm and nothing like that. He just, that's him. He aggressive.
I'm passionate.
And I love that you said it about your music. You said you passionate about it. And I feel like that Derez Deshaun, that LOONI, like that's that passion, hard. You can feel it in their music. Like, where that passion come from?
Long night, cold nights, honestly, nothing but me, God, and music. Like, it'll keep you sane. You hear me? It'll keep you sane. I promise you.
You know what? I love that because even when I listen to your music, I see you slipping God, and I love hearing about your relationship in there.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And I know you ain't perfect or nothing like that, but just to hear that, it's real encouraging, bro.
I don't try to be perfect, bro. If I want me, I fit in with the rest of the world. I don't fit in. My most abnormal day is a day I try to be normal. So I don't even try
My most abnormal day is when I try to be normal.
That was so, bro. One of my favorite records you got is See Me Clear.
Yeah.
Man, tell me the story behind that, bro. That motherfucker so damn dope, man. Like, that's one of the records I could just put on repeat and I'm riding to.
If you look on YouTube, you'll actually see the day that I really just freestyled that song. That was not supposed to be a song. Like, I
That
freestyled.
motherfucker came out good.
It was raining. I was in the whip with my homies. A lot of stuff had done happened. I had just cut my locks and like I was in a bad place. I was in a bad space. Like, but it's just like through all this, I hope you can see me clearly. Like, regardless of what dark area I may be in, and it just went to going like that. Like, he just played the beat and you like, I like that beat, freestyle out this, and that we were going and he just started recording. He stood outside the car and started recording. It was raining and I just
whoever got my Samsung.
Huh?
He stood outside the car and recorded.
Yeah, he stood outside.
Just to
He
get
walked around from the driver's side to the and just go. Cause I had before that I had an already freestyled on like 7 beats. Just
you can do that forever.
And he was like, "Hold on, bro. I like that beat." And as soon right by like he walked around and started recording.
I hope you can see me.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
Dude,
That's my shit, bro. For real, boy. I like he was like, ho. He's like, but it's like you transferring energy of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some
and that why a lot of people fall in love. Like Stuart always told me, if you would have met me, just like I was telling Mook B, like I've been left my city. You heard me? I've been left America because I had an already, and I knew it was a time where.
Shout out to the bottom.
Yeah, shout out to the bottom. Shout out to Stan Cooper. I was, I think, 14, 15, I had just came home from Juve, and I walked up on Stan Cooper. He was the only person I know with a studio that was worth anything. He worked at Verizon at the time. I walked up on him. I was like, look, bro. I started rapping in front of the whole Verizon. Everybody like, no, do I like?
That's another thing, man. You fearless.
Yeah, I ain't spooked.
A lot of folks is freeze up in front of folks.
Yeah.
But that's your time to shine.
So I told him, I said, after I done spit everything, then I walked up on him and said, yeah, I came in here to talk to you. They say, you got a studio out there on Walk the Bam, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah. He was like, let me do a background check and check with my people, and I'm gonna work with you. He came back to me and say, bro, I asked 8 people about you. They have nothing good to say about you besides he's a musical genius, but this and him with Boot the Wop and this and that, they got all this going on. They scrap, they ignorant, they whole section. Like, no, don't get yourself involved with it. So a year later, Stan was calling me back like, I want to work with you. I see you hungry. Like, I see you hungry. Like, damn what bad they say come with your name. Like, I was hungry. Like, okay, I can't find no help. I'm going to go find it. Next thing you know, I got Tifton jumping. I done been stranded in Valdosta, Orlando, Tallahassee. But jumping, leave up out they cities with a name. Came back to America, shot some video with Stan Cooper. Shout out to Stan Cooper. And when I went back to Cordial, LJ Malone, shout out to LJ Malone and KT in Macon, Georgia. They found me in Cordial in a club so small you could slap the roof. You can stand on something and slap the roof. It's like we was in a basement.
Hole in the wall. Yeah.
I had them people jumping in there. So they like, man.
Hitting their head.
Yeah, they like, who is this guy, man? Come to Macon. To Ween Cafe. And I think by that time I was 17. I was like 17 at that time. And I had homeboys like, bro, this a whole Crip club, bro. You literally LOONI if you walk in this club. Like, you know how you bopping and who you around and woo. Man, I walk slamming up by myself, performed every weekend by myself because, bro, what you scared of ain't what I'm scared of. These may be the steps I have to go through to get to where I'm trying to get. And I'm in there. And I turned up every time, bro. The whole Macon. Shout out to Macon Jaws, bro. The whole
shout out to
Macon
Mactown. Shout out to the Mac.
And after that, I say, look, I bumped into Melissa, Paul Shouty, the one who made the I Had 2 beats. Shout out to Replay, Paul Shouty. And I was just back and forth coming up here to Atlanta doing little open mics and stuff, winning 1,200, 1,500 here. But I was messing up because I always get the money and backtrack, go back to Americas. And ain't nobody taking the steps I'm trying to take. So I got up here, I was stranded in the bluff for like a good 3 months before Melissa Robinson. Shout out to Snow in the Bluff. Melissa Robinson, she was like, you know, I got a spot over here in the Bluff. You can come stay with me until you get everything together. And I promise you, like, every couple weekends, I would walk from Melissa's house in the Bluff to Blue Flame and chop it up with Zay. You know, the security guard outside of the Blue Flame. Zay, we were vibing there around the time Rich Homer was jumping. So me spitting to him, he like, bro, I gotta get somebody to hit it. So before you knew it, it was nice that I would stand out there and the crowd from the line would leave the line and form a circle around me to this particular night. Like 2 dancers was standing out there like, we're gonna be back. Ran in the club and got Stu and Swamp Izzo and were like, listen to him. And Stu was like, yeah, come with me. Let's
say, come on.
Yeah, yeah, you don't find this. You don't find it.
Shout out to DJ Swamp Izzo, man.
Yeah.
Look, what are 1 or 2 things you would go back and tell yourself, knowing what you know now?
Ooh. It plenty nights on top of myself a lot already. But then it's so much, bro. I don't even know where to start. 2 things I would tell myself then that I didn't know then. Don't backtrack. Stay focused on what you on. Cause it's a billion distractions. Yeah, it's a billion distractions. But as long as you on your path work for you, your path don't work for everybody else.
Cool. You working on another project? We're gonna see another album soon, another take.
Can we talk about what we talked about?
What we talking about?
But the streets ready, man. I'm
boo?
I'm ready.
The boo?
Oh. What Boost?
The Ugly Money situation?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Boost. Shout out
to
Ugly Money.
another situation. He just won another competition. Shout out to they had the Ugly Money.
Now the thing with the Ugly Money, shout out to Mike Beasley, shout out to Boosie, shout out to Ugly Money Nietzsche, shout out.
He talking about Boosie Boo, not Lil Boosie down there at the corner store.
Yeah, literally Boosie badass.
Boosie badass.
Literally. But bro, I don't even, bro. It was just so much because I drove from Atlanta to Macon just to jump in it because like so much had already happened with me anyway. That's another story. But I drove no insurance, one head like big five, straight like I'm risking getting here. You hear me?
Yeah.
So go to Macon, perform, and I wasn't even supposed to win, bro. But Nietzsche was like, bro, I've seen you so many I would be a fool to not give you this opportunity. Like this person won, but we picking you too. Come to Atlanta and da. So for the 3 weeks of the summit that they had, I was in there. Nah, with 3 days, I was in there every day. But the thing with me is, I'm not worried about winning or losing. And that what scared a lot of people. Like, I'm not worried about winning or losing. I would perform this song 4 times each day to the point strength in numbers. I'm looking like
you just trying to showcase.
I'm like,
showcase talent.
Okay, I done gained 50 followers today. All right, go back in there. Oh, now
that was the win for you.
Yeah, like now they know the song.
So now they singing the shit in the crowd.
Yeah, now deep. So by the 3rd day, people that thought like I started noticing it then, cause really, I won the boosted thing and I won the 25K. But
we gonna say my boy just won 25K at this motherfucker. Go ahead, bro.
25K and the boosted thing. So it's like I didn't win then, but this was the finale. So as soon as I perform and they say what they say, okay, LOONI, you won the chance to go meet Boosie. And then they went to calling names again for the 25K and they say LOONI. They said my name again. I saw the crowd shift like, yeah, I done gave up on me. Like, don't give up on yourself, like, just because I'm in the building. Like, bro, I love hunger. I'm a wolf. Like, show me you gon', you know what I mean? Work for it. Yeah, like, I done work for it. Yeah, I done perform 4 times each day, 3 days straight. Like, I beat it in your head. Like, I ain't pump fake. Like, I ain't up here like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Like, nah, I'm shooting shots. Like, I'm not. That ain't in me. But to the point where when Nietzsche looked around the crowd, he was like, LOONI, we can't let you win both of them. These people gonna they gonna riot.
They gonna trash it.
They gonna riot. They gonna riot. Like, no, we can't let you win both of them.
That's fucked up, but we gonna.
Nah, it was solid. Cause you gotta understand, if I would have won both of them, think about what position he in. It's rigged. So yeah, I respect it.
Which a lot of them, and I respect him for having that mindset because a lot of times these situations and these open mics don't be what they be talking about. It really be the showcase for an artist.
Yeah.
It'd be like a showcase that y'all all perform, but it's really, y'all really just pay for this nigga promo run.
Exactly.
So I do respect that's what they.
Yeah, but that, with me, with that mindset, the way I X myself up out of that, I walk in there like, I'm not trying to win. I'm gonna beat this song in your head. I won anyway.
Yeah. You had a bigger goal, you know what I'm saying? You was working your record.
Yeah, work the record. Like, you mean to tell me these 2,000 people that I didn't know yesterday, that didn't know who I was yesterday? Okay, beat it in your face.
Yeah. And they know my song though.
Yeah.
And so, what put you on that mindset? What mindset did you have clicked where you like, man, it ain't about the winning, it's about gaining these people?
Doing other open mics like for so many years and LOONI, you won. I don't care about no prize.
Yeah.
I don't care about no prize. You know, a lot of people may care about me. I don't care about no prize, bro. I'm gonna work my move because a lot of stuff I accomplished by myself. I ain't never have a team behind me. Like that what people don't get. Like, bro, LOONI walking these buildings by himself. The people that be knowing LOONI in the building are people that met him along the way, or they just figured out who he was. But it looks like by the time he leave, it looks like he got a team behind him. Like, no.
Yeah,
Like
it do look like I
meeting.
said that. It sound
like
like
this.
you look like you got a machine behind you, but it be just you, huh?
Yeah, this me you meeting. This me. I ain't got
'cause
nobody
like,
behind me pressing no buttons. I'm
some of the
figuring it
music,
out.
some of the music is literally like iPhone music. Like people don't be knowing that. Like they be recorded. Some of his recorded. Some of the records that we love, they'll be iPhone music. Them be freestyle. They be coming off the phones.
So, Looney, what's your next endeavor, bro? Like, what goal you reaching for now? You know what I'm saying? Like what do you like? What's the next thing you want to accomplish? Like, where you at? You done did the open mics. You know, you done put your work in. You know what I'm saying? The whole city know you make it. Know your Americans know your shit. Like, what's the next endeavor for you, bro?
Whatever come next,
Whatever
really.
come next. I know that's a hard question for artists to answer.
Bro, I'm stepping, bro. I've been stepping.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had a conversation with someone that was like, that really helped me realize. Okay, it was two situations. It was back to back, and I'm like, man, it got to be God talking to me, because I had a 10-year-old tell me, you are the definition of inspiration down here. Down there, bro, they ain't got no pretty lights. They ain't got no. You done been down there with me.
Yeah, boy, that shit. Nigga.
You gonna wanna leave,
nigga. When we leaving, nigga? Fuck that, nigga. When, nigga? How long we gotta be down here?
Yeah, you gonna look at the whole situation like, bro, this city look like a booby trap.
Yo,
like the way people move, like how y'all comfortable. This is what you never been. Like, oh my God, you gonna I'm gonna crack, my brain gonna pop down here. So a lot of people don't see my vision because they're too far from what they ain't never think things were possible until I take a step. You see what I'm saying? So
I feel.
Basically what I was getting at is, first situation was 10-year-old told me, you the definition of inspiration down here. We don't think a lot of stuff. My mom and my dad don't think a lot of stuff possible, but us seeing you let us know like we can do certain things that we didn't think were possible.
You a trailblazer.
Second situation was a guy sat down and told me, and I didn't look at it like this, but he said, bro, the only thing that separates you from Field Mob is Field Mob had a successful album down here. You never had an album.
When we gonna get a LOONI album?
Yeah, I said that. You've been dropping a lot of singles.
Yeah,
you ready for that? I'm ready for that next project, that whole thing. And that brings me. How do you select? What's your song selection process like? Like, how do you know which record's gonna make an album for you to publish?
I don't even know, bro. Like, I got a bunch of records right now. I'm like, I like that one. Then I record some. Like, damn, I like that one. Like, I like that one.
Being someone in that sense of being so creative and being so talented. Do you feel like you're in that position where you can't figure out what's gonna be those records? Those
I
collective
don't
group of records?
even be worried about what's the record.
I'm saying a collective group of records to put a compilation together.
I be trying to ease up on my fans everything I can do, cause like, you know that people don't know, like, LOONI got pop records, this type record. LOONI can do this. He can.
Oh
he
yeah,
can
you
do
real
that.
versatile.
So I don't try to put myself in a box, but people so used to hearing what they hear from me.
That's what they expect.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, I gotta ease this up on them.
It's like you got to keep feeding that target demographic that fuck with you for the reason they fuck with you for.
Yeah, and that's a problem for me because I'm so creative. I gotta go over here and deal with this artist, and I can make this record on my own and it blow. But I'm like, okay, if I put you on it, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You that pop vibe. I
Yeah.
put you on it. I can blend that.
And I can be who I want to be on the record. If I introduce you into it, ain't nobody not expecting this to come about.
Yeah.
That's super hard. I mean, you doing features?
Yeah.
I remember at one point in time.
Yeah.
I remember. I guess I can say it.
Yeah. Say what you
yeah.
want.
LOONI couldn't even be on the hooker songs. Like LOONI was on contract. Like he was on a contract where you couldn't do hooks.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't do hooks because he was that hard. Like nah, you can't hook. We
He's
had
on a contract.
we have a song with him right now.
Not do it in that record label, own a piece of it.
It's a lot of stuff they try to hinder you when you creative, bro. And it's just like I was saying about South Georgia. They don't see your vision until you bring it to life. You see what I'm saying? That's just like the Maury of black youngster start singing. You gonna say, man, hold on.
That ain't black youngster that we know.
That ain't the black youngster we know. But now that's a whole nother fan base he has grabbed from over here, and they know him, and they knowing that why we can't blend it. You see what I'm saying? Like, LOONI, you can't put me in a box. I can do a lot. Like, I'm not finna put myself in a box.
But there's so much pain in your music. Like, I feel like pain music is a genre of its own. Like, pain hip hop, pain rock, pain. Like, you can make
definitely.
And
That's one thing everyone can relate to.
It's pain. And you can hear it through your music, and you can hear the passion and the pain through your music.
Yeah, boy.
I think anything that you put out, it will work.
The way you stack them vocals, nigga.
Yeah, and it's even that.
Shit.
How you sound, like he said, the energy is transferred through your music. Like, every time I listen to I Had To, like, that shit is an affirmation. Like, nigga, I had to. Like, I be on some whole nother shit. Like, we talking about affirmation shit, bro, but I had to is a whole affirmation. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you put it in yourself. Like, I listen to that record when I'm trying to amp myself up. And I don't know why I couldn't think of it right then. I've been on this diet. This shit kind of got my memory fucked up. But I ain't had no cooked food in 3 days. But on some serious, like, it's certain things I can listen to your music. Like, right now, when I listen to right now, I damn near want to fight. And it's just like, but it get me so amped. I feel so ready. I'm just like, that's that ready. You got ready music.
Yeah,
Get
it's
ready
like
music.
Yeah, and that was the vibe when I came up with the song, cause like I came up with the song, I was jammed up. I was in Houston County, I was in Perry, and I was just being on stuff, and I was just reminiscing like they were going on right now, they what happening right now, like they were the mode, and R.I.P. Big Show, R.I.P. Showtime. I came home and I let him hear it, and he just, hold on, let me get my phone. And he recorded it and posted it on his Facebook, and it went viral. Like, this was before anything was even going viral. You see what I'm saying? It went viral on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, I'm finna record it.
He recorded it how? He recorded
like
you rapping?
me beating on my chest.
That's the difference, though.
Him recording it, like,
this nigga sounds like an instrument when y'all hear him do this shit. Like, the shit, like, when he did it, and, like, I ain't gonna say Stewie, like, but Stewie just was like, hey, man, kick that shit, what you be doing. And when he did it the first time, I'm like, nigga, what the hell is in your voice box? Like, what the hell? Because he's humming while rapping the record, and this shit, it's
soulful.
It just doesn't make sense
Yeah.
mentally.
You was one of the first that was ad-libbing while doing the verse.
While
beating on your chest and humming the beat.
You heard the little clip I put on Instagram?
Which one?
That wish upon a street light. The one that do
the
that,
one you just posted.
The one go like
Oh
yeah.
I said,
yeah.
No, I did hear. I said, nigga, you finna wake up the ancestors with this. Nigga, I did do
Not
that.
wake up the ancestors.
I said he talking into the. I said it sounds like some real Indian chant.
Yeah,
tribal.
like real indigenous.
We need to bring the freestyle back.
Yeah.
We need a freestyle before you leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. on air.
And listen, man.
Oh yeah.
The crazy thing about it is, I remember this story, and I like to tell stories about me and LOONI and some crazy situations, but I ain't gonna get to all of them. But I remember, it's so funny for him to say that they came to him outside the Blue Flame. I remember one night we sitting outside the U-Bar. Yeah. It's you and AR. These niggas are rapping for an hour.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just rap. They going off the beat, because you know you can't hear the music. You can't hear the music, so it's perfect. So you can they going off the beat from the outside. The whole club started walking outside. Niggas was walking to the outside of the rim to listen to these niggas rap for an hour. Like, niggas, like the police walk over there like, what's going on? All these niggas over here just rapping.
Yeah, police think commotion going on over there.
These niggas just over here rapping. They just going back and forth for hours. Did it again. JB's after the club.
JB flashing.
Shout out to Sean Monroe. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You ain't seen my dog no more, but shout out to her anyway. She started kicking the rap. Yeah. This nigga came right up. Here come AR. 2 hours after the club, the police pull up once again, but they see we went on no bullshit. He was just rapping, and we was just doing some real different. It was classic, man. And whoever got that Samsung, whoever got my goddamn phone,
yeah.
Don't want to take your phone.
Find that phone, bro. We going crazy because it was so much.
It's so much content, and I done lost so many phones with content in it. Like, it used to be times like before I even walk in the club or come out, like, cause I don't be thinking about my phone.
That's why y'all need your iPhone.
But that why it make me crazy that so many people now, like, first thing I do grab my phone and like, bro, some stuff just need
ain't
to be
supposed
the
to be.
moment.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm so glad you said that.
Inorganic when you start bringing out the phone.
Yes,
but at the
I
same
agree.
Time, I feel y'all. But
I
in
agree.
the world we live in the digital world that we is, content is key. Yeah. If we would have been able to put out that content right
I'm saying, but sometimes it's not for that though.
He
said the same thing.
Yeah, but it's
right
like
here in the moment.
This person, like, for instance, and I don't know nobody's situation, but when King Von got popped, right? Quando taking these people to the hospital, you on your phone.
It's like,
you hear me? Like what y'all think about? Like what?
Moment.
Yeah, like what y'all be thinking? See, that's why a lot of times before I walk in clubs, like go anywhere, I just have my partner on the phone. Usually, you hear me? I just did that just then. You hear me? Like have my partner on the phone. Like I don't even want to think about my phone.
yeah,
You hear me? Like
I feel you on that, man. Like,
But yeah, definitely
today's
in those
world.
moments. Definitely in those moments. I feel like I think it's really stupid when niggas go to get their phone to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like Tyrese, when Tyrese did that shit, when he was like, you had to take.
Cause they add the internet on too much, bro. Like I lived in the world when
and you miss out on the moment.
Yeah, like
that's
me
the key
growing up, we
thing
ain't
right
had
there.
None of that. Like right now, bro, I just watched a girl lose her phone in the car with GPS and panic. I'm
And
like,
bug the
bro,
fuck out.
Maps, you see signs, like, but I had to realize, like, these people are
we dependent.
robots without their phone.
We're dependent.
infants.
We're
I
dependent
know
on
how to get
technology
all
these days.
around Atlanta, and I'm still using my GPS just to make sure I
Yeah.
avoid all this.
Yeah,
damn
we
traffic.
are real. We are, listen, you wouldn't even know. These days, kids don't even know their mama's cell phone number if it wasn't for their phone.
Yeah, most definitely.
They don't even know their address. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we are definitely became a dependent people on technology. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like that is the next generation is gonna be worse off or better? I heard that as a statistic, there's more kids on Fortnite than there are signed up for football and basketball right now.
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Most definitely. There are a lot of they just said something about illegals coming over here because a lot of people after all this stuff going on and whatever going on in the world right now, like I guess everybody feels straight, but jobs are going down. Like they looking for help. You know what I'm saying? So illegals are squeezing in, like
about to get in
finna
everywhere.
control.
I just said that they are giving a little bit under $500,000, $450,000 to fund illegal immigrants, and Biden just trying to slide that on into the stimulus package.
Cause these people over here lazy. It's shit
think
now.
about it. They gonna
No, it's not that we're lazy. It's that we understand that we're worth more.
What they fucked up was when they gave them folks their money. Like I fuck with Donald Trump, and everybody get mad at me. But he gave money that people should have been getting. The money that we did deserve. So when this job telling you I gotta come do this same job, but I was sitting at home making $900 a week, and I gotta come back to McDonald's and make $300 a check, and that's weekly. How can I live off this when y'all just literally showed
They gave him a glimpse.
If y'all made this what money is, if y'all took an average on what people need to survive and gave this to every person, how the fuck am I gonna go to a job and work 40 hours and do the same thing?
Man, it ain't about that. You get these folk their money, man. You already see how Atlanta go, man. You get these folk their money, they gonna make more babies. They gonna be more money. They gonna be more.
You telling the truth.
Like,
you seen them memes of where there was memes out of when they cut the unemployment and the niggas just fall out. Like, oh God, what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? When we are giving something, we gonna spend it.
Yeah, people get programmed with certain stuff, bro. You was smart. I don't care what you got. Like, money ain't nothing but a tool to make more money. You hear me? I done learned more from heroin addicts and meth addicts and crackheads than I don't learn from millionaires. A millionaire can tell you how he made $1 million. You know what I mean? Jay can tell you how he made it, lost it, made it back, lost it, got on drugs with his wife. We got $1 million, but we don't even be stunned. We happier than you with $1 million. Like, damn.
Wow.
And that's a crazy thing to
Damn,
look like in a perspective.
Put that in your next record, bro. Put that
Bro,
I
had a guy tell me one time, he said, you can't keep both. I was like, what you mean? He was like, the path you're going to be a millionaire. But most millionaires I know,
you're going to be happy.
Either they don't have their heart anymore or they don't have their mind. Meaning, you going to do some old, I don't care about nobody or nothing, just the dollar. As long as I still got this money, like, I don't care who I have to hurt, who I have to double cross, triple cross to make sure they bad keep being here. Or your heart going to be so big, you're going to lose your mind and wonder why don't nobody look at it the way you look at it. You see what I'm saying?
And that's a big thing because I know from conversations is you always so worried about the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And when I say worried about the bottom, I mean that's what he called the city. You know what I'm saying? And to say that is he wants to contribute so much, and I get what he's saying from that statement. Because if you go back,
see your point of view,
and if you go out there and you go pour everything into them, and they turn their back on you, or they don't, or you can't do it, or LOONI ain't got it right now, it's gonna be well, fuck it, I'm gonna have to go and just.
Looney, you probably should run for office down there, man.
I was just gonna ask you, would you ever get into politics?
You probably need to be mayor down there, man. You seem to be real woke for them folks down there, bro.
Listen.
You know
the
what I'm
thing
saying?
about it is so reckless down there and built off of whatever it's built off of. I don't want to get into all that.
But to take somebody
it ain't like up here. Like up here, you got the beautiful lights. You got a lot of stuff to see. But once you get in Atlanta, you like, oh, a lot of this is an illusion, but it's beautiful. But it's a lot of more opportunity. You go down there, you got to know who you are. Yeah, it ain't no we can go and do and nah. You got to know who you are. Even moving around, you got to know when to say, nah, I'm not gonna. I'm because it ain't nothing but that down there. Yeah. Like so to be up here and a person knowing who they are, you can move through a lot. Like shit, bumping into me.
To say that, what continues to make you go home?
It's a different type of. You know how how can I put it? I'm a wolf, right? And I done been running around. You know, it's a lot of different type of people up here in Atlanta. Yeah, like all around the world. Not just say Atlanta, Macon, anywhere, Cali, Philly, everywhere. But it's like you ain't gonna meet no wolf or another person that'll remind you how much of a wolf you are until you go back down around them wolves. Like you been around coyotes, hyenas, sharks, baboons, everything. But it's like you're not a wolf.
You go back down there to get fed again. That's what I'm hearing. It's like
yeah,
to be
but
around your own kind.
It's evil as shit. It's evil as shit. And some people that want to be my kind ain't my kind. But once you show them like we ain't the same, they get envious. They'll hurt you. They'll kill you. So and that for every artist. You go back home, you'll die. Every artist knows.
That's why I'm asking you why you keep going home.
Nah, cause for the people that do see my vision and did understand and get the step, that wisdom that keeps a certain type of hunger in you. Cause you just running, you'll lose that hunger. Yeah.
It slick reminds me of what you just said. Is that, and the word says that a prophet is not without honor except for in his own hometown. How true would you say that is?
Nah, I'm a prophet pretty much a lot of places. Yeah, my name's Jonah, bro. Yeah, Jonah was supposed to go tell somebody somewhere else, tell a village of people something. When he said he wasn't gonna do it,
give a warning.
The whale swallowed him. The world swallowed me numerous of times, spit me back out. I know how to put them words together now. Yeah.
But would you say you're without honor in your own hometown? That's what I got from that last thing that you said.
Do I have honor?
I mean, like you're without
Am I honored?
I mean, yeah, like so. It's like when I go home, they just know me as X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Up here in Atlanta, shit, nigga, you the nigga that's winning every open mic. Nigga don't want first and second place, getting all the cash money. Like, do you have that same honor?
Yeah. But down there, it ain't that opportunity to put certain stuff like that together. Like I took a few of my homies from up here down there one time, and I jump up out the car and the police say, "LOONI, you performing?"
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
That's
shut
honor.
It down.
That's honor.
so
they said shut it down?
No, the police said, "LOONI, you performing?" I'm like, yeah. Shut it down. Like,
oh, they know you gonna tear shit up.
Yeah,
your
so it's
crowd
like
gonna tear shit up.
it's me. I'm straight everywhere I go because I'm me when I walk in the room. I don't try to be nobody else. I don't care if a whole riot finna go down. I don't care if everybody beefing. I can perform one song and draw this shit together like this.
And that's the one thing I have seen throughout your music, bro. Like you command the crowd to give you what you want. Like I've seen you in a situation where I know we don't know none of these niggas in here, bro. Why are you yelling at these niggas? And because in the Alabama shit, I was just like, bro, this nigga finna kill every
now. And they were rocking with it. They were like, yeah, all right.
And I'm like, oh, y'all niggas good with it? Yeah, fuck y'all niggas. I was like,
bopping.
But it's he command that energy. He command that respect, and I always respected that about you because you was always solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter where we went, it was never no.
How did you develop that?
I don't damn know.
Yeah. I
don't have a clue. Like, bro, I come from where it fucked up. I come from where people don't think.
People trying to get what you naturally have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that what's up.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't even know how I started singing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't even know, bro. It's in me, bro. I felt it. I tried it. It worked. I kept working on it, and it became loonism. It became.
And this is we've been talking.
Ready for that next tape?
And because
waiting for it, bro.
Because we had that relationship, I can talk to you differently. But I gotta ask you for the people the annoying questions. You know what I'm saying? I gotta ask you the annoying artist questions.
It's great.
So how did you come up with the name Looney?
They called me Loco at first, and my partner Peanut was Psycho. Shout out to Peanut. Like I was raised on Harvey Lane. My mama moved to Sunset. Like both of them like 2 streets over. And Peanut stayed at the top of Sunset. This was like before he lost his mama. Like we used to have fights and we used to stick together, be nut up on each other, and then be cool the next day beating up somebody. So it was like Loco and Psycho. That was the old head called though. But after juvie time and all this right here, like I came home from juvie one time, and I think Third them just came home. Rest in peace, Third. And they got into a big fight at the Boom Boom Room, and then nobody see me but Uncle Dan, Chi from the hood. He like an OG in the hood, yeah. Like, but Chi didn't nobody else see me while all the commotion was going on. I was in the cut on what I was on. So you know, when I stepped away from everybody, he pulled me to the side later on. Was like, didn't nobody see you, but I saw you. Like, you ain't Loco no more, motherfucker. You damn loony, and it stuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So people just like, that motherfucker, that loony. Woo woo woo. Yeah, it just went going. So
5 artists, dead or alive. Who would you want to work with? You can pick any 5, dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
Give me 5. It can be any genre of music. It can be anywhere.
Well, we know MJ won on from that Right Now record.
How about MJ? Most definitely. Just put it together how I want to put it.
Together. Yeah, it ain't no certain order. It ain't no who would be first, who would be last. It ain't no ultimate record. Well, it could be a DJ Khaled record.
I'm gonna say Tupac. I'm gonna say her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Jonah Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Boosie. But Chris Brown, J dude, that man an alien.
That was hard.
I would say that's a good one. Yeah.
I haven't, out of everybody who's ever come on this show, ever asked that question, bro. No one has ever said Chris Brown, and I'm quite fucking upset.
No one's ever said her either.
Yeah. I mean, her is new.
Yeah.
Her is
I
new.
got to rock with her.
Her is new, and shout out to Tino. And it's funny that happened because it was literally a producer here last week.
Yeah.
I think you know Tino. Yeah, you know Tino. Tino used to
know so many people, bro. My mind. I gotta see his face.
Tino used to be with me, Stewie, Sean, all that. But you know Tino. But whatever the case is, Tino just sent a record of her. That's crazy that you brought up her. And literally, he just said this last week. So we're going to try to make that happen, man. Her and Looney. I think that'll be hard.
Yeah,
I don't even know where that record will go.
Yeah, I'm bopping with that one all the way.
Another one of these annoying artist questions. Where do you want to see your career in 5 years?
Out of here. Out of here. 5 years, gotta be out of here.
And when it's all said and done.
So what's that? How you measure that? Is that 8 Grammys? Is that what? Like, how do you measure that?
Man, I'm trying to Drake them folk. Man.
Drake,
Y'all can be giving me awards. I'm
Drake
not paying attention to. I'm working right now while y'all trying to congratulate me for something I already been.
I know I did that.
Yeah,
I'm working on something else.
I did it. Okay, thank you. I'm over
That's
here.
over.
Yeah.
No.
Thank you. I'm over here. It ain't over, but my mindset not right there. I'm not finna be all in front of these people. Hey, yeah, shout out to. I'm working. I'm working while working. Like, let go.
Looney, let these people know where they can follow you at, like in all your social outlets.
Yeah, you can follow me everywhere at Loonyism. That is LOONIISM. Except for Facebook, it's literally Looney.
Hey man, and this has been a definitely another dope
Really,
interview.
appreciate you coming through.
With one of my
dope.
favorite people on
yeah,
the planet.
I'm seeing some beats, bro.
Another member to
I'm seeing some shit.
Working tonight.
That's hard, man. I always try to shop Bradley. I knew he was gonna shop himself to you. I ain't have to do that one. I knew he was gonna shop.
I'm a fan, man. I said, Looney, come shit.
That nigga late to work right now. He late to work right now. He late. No, I'm saying he late to work right now to stay for the interview.
I said, nah, I gotta catch this. This
That's that hunger. You like me? It's something in you. It's so many like
no, fuck
I'm
that.
trying
Let me stick around.
That's super duper hard, man. This has been another dope episode.
Appreciate it, bro.
Shout out to Sugar Shay. Y'all make sure y'all follow us at my_dysfunctional_family. Y'all follow him at LOONI. Ism at everything on everything.
Most definitely on family too on real dysfunction.
He fit in with the family too.
On dysfunctional, we here.
Hell yeah.
And we're gonna have to get that drop before you go to.
I got to get a drop.
We gotta get a drop.
Got to get that, bro.
Oh, how we gonna do it? How we gonna
right here on the phone, just like how you know, nigga.
All right, let's get out of here.
You, please.
Just like how